sexual arousal. And I think that the second one is actually more of a side effect than it is the main goal. Everybody wants to know how to reconstitute these things. Remember, the first thing is that you need the bacteriostatic water. The second thing that you need to do is you are constantly using these alcohol swabs. Now here's the thing, you got 2 separate needles. Never reuse the same needle. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna put 2 milliliters of water into there. It's just sucking the water in there. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's how you know that the peptides are good. Now, I'm insane, so I like to re-sterilize the top of it. I just put the pad on there and I just twist it. And I'm just gonna go right here, right next to my belly button. So I pull this out, put the tip in. Yeah, just the tip. Make sure there's no air bubbles in there, so you give it a flick, the bubbles rise to the top. Pull this out, and then I just stick it in my stomach right there. Very slight little pinch. It's like the world's smallest bee. It doesn't even matter. I'm done. Just like that.
Bam, we're live. Haven't played that one in a while. So glad I don't have to. Oh, Caleb, hi.
Hi.
I was actually thinking about texting you and harassing you.
I'm here.
I know, that was crazy.
I saw the 5-minute delay and I said, I can squeeze a shit out in that time.
Oh, that's awesome. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's right. Do you have to go somewhere, or you have the ability internally?
Internally. Internal plumbing, if you will.
Damn. I got it, dude, at 3 a.m, it got so windy and stormy here at the beach. It blew, it snapped off the umbrella on the patio.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got to tell Sarah that this morning. Just snapped it right off, a steel one.
That's hard to do. It must have been really bad.
Yeah, and this patio has some barriers too. Dude, it was so loud. I had my window open last night and it got so loud.
Oh,
I was sleeping in the this king size bed with Avi, and it was like probably 3:30 or 4 in the morning, and I go, it was so loud, and I go, "Are you awake?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "You hear the storm?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like stoked, like I was a little kid
awesome.
again.
It's like when we hear like coyotes outside our
yeah,
at my parents' house, so they're just started roaming around and like howling, and then you hear the little baby ones, and you're like, I think I'll just stay up and listen to them. Honestly, it's pretty cool.
I feel like a little kid again. Heidi, you ready this morning? I'm gonna need you big time. I hope Jake Chapman's here. Is he here? Okay, I came up with these 2 in the shower. You guys ready? This is the show where you guys make me rich. You guys ready? You're so, and I'm gonna have to go back and watch the show and write down all the jokes and then publish a book on Amazon and get rich. They have to be all original jokes. I'll take anything, like I'll take racism and racist jokes, dirty jokes, but I came up with this theme. You're so progressive. You have a subscription for purple hair dye on Amazon. You're so liberal. You have 3 moms. Those are my first 2.
Wow. Those are good.
Yeah, let's go. Rambler's ready. Thank you. I was happy with those.
Is your subscription is it like a quarterly thing? Every 3 months?
The purple hair dye? No, you're so liberal. You have a blue hair subscription at Amazon, monthly blue hair subscription. Oh, it's green hair. Shit, don't ruin my joke. It's a start. Yeah, thank you, Kenneth. See how Jeremy? That's Jeremy's a parent. Kenneth. Oh, you're probably a parent too. But see how he did that? Yeah.
Well, it's getting
okay.
better.
That's a nice touch, fix to the joke. You're so progressive. You have purple hair dye on auto ship.
There you go. That's good.
Got to develop. Listen, it's just a simple. I mean, if you saw the your mama jokes in the your mama, some of them are so stupid. Some of them are like, your mama fell down and created the Grand Canyon. I'm like,
Your mom was so fat, she jumped in the air and got stuck.
That one's good.
That is good.
That one is good. You think a polymorphous? You're so liberal. You think a polyamorphous relationship is still too restrictive? Okay, I don't know what polyamorous.
It's like you want multiple partners.
You're so right. No, wrong show, Pat. I'll read the wrong show, Pat. Wrong show. You're so right wing. You celebrate the release of cop stompers.
Stumpers? They stumped him with a joke. Stumped him with a
Patty. So you're so liberal. If illegal aliens raped and murdered your daughter, you'd feel sorry for them. So that one's dark. Hi. That's just you. Don't interrupt me again. I'll make you go outside. Okay. Sebi can't understand my jokes. I understand it. No, I understand it. Just got a big word in it. You're so liberal. You think Sleepy Joe won the election in 2020? That's about as good as the Grand Canyon one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. He flipped the script. You're so conservative. You care about health and fitness. Wow.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's good. No. You're so liberal that during a show making fun of liberals, you feel like the need to make a joke about conservatives to fulfill the DEI requirement. A little long.
Equal. You're so conservative. Yeah, I don't know how to go with that one. It doesn't get shorter.
Like that, Pat? Thank you. Now you're working with us, Pat. Pat, whatever you do, don't stifle the creativity here. Jason Miller. You're so progressive, you want to stand in line for 6 hours to get the wrong color hair dye from the government. Wow.
Levels. That one has layers, dude.
Wow.
That one's got layers.
Wow. You're so progressive that you think the government, you're pissed that you have to buy hair dye from Amazon. You think the government should deliver it. Some shit like that. I like it. Okay.
That's good.
Okay. And Matthew. Great. From the South. You're so black. The only difference between you and midnight is 11:59. Now listen, that one sounds like you. That doesn't sound like you made that up. It has to be original content. You're so liberal. You value cow lives more than human. Oh shit! You're so liberal. You have Jan 6 tattooed on your lower back. Wow. Okay, I got one. You're so liberal. You knelt on both knees for George Floyd. You're so liberal. You knelt for 12 minutes for George Floyd.
Ooh, nice.
You're so liberal. You cut off your penis but still have sex with women. I didn't even get that, and I like it. Jesus, Pat, I swear to fucking God, dude. I swear to God. You're on the wrong show, buddy. You're so conservative. You send your kids to get molested and say nothing because you're afraid the priest you might go to hell. I hate that one's good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay, Pat. You're so liberal. You let 12 packies rape your daughter.
Oof.
You're so liberal. You think Annette's doing a good job. It's a little too inside. Listen, Marco, if I'm going to get rich off this book,
It's got to be inclusive.
Yeah, it's got to be inclusive. Well said, Caleb. Thank you. That's good. You're not being inclusive, Marco. You're so liberal. You think Joe Biden's doing a good job. That could even be a good one, even though this wasn't meant to be a joke. You're so liberal. You spell all your words the European way, like color and theater. You spell theater, blah, blah, blah.
Favorite.
Say it again.
Favorite. It's like F-A-V, favorite.
Oh,
F-A-V-O-U-R-I-T.
Oh, is that how they do that one fucked up too? Favorite?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Uh-oh, this one sounds like it's stolen too. How do you keep a liberal busy? Please turn over on both sides of a piece of paper. Oh. That's good. Ben, you're so liberal, you're excited to be homeless after your house burnt down. Ooh.
What's crazy is that they're probably not excited about being homeless.
Did you see that chick that slept with 100 guys? She was crying afterwards, and like you thought it was because she was upset that some guys felt like they didn't ejaculate, and some guys didn't get long enough.
Yeah, I saw that. Them. Yeah, it was like a record. She was going for a record of like 100 guys in like an hour or something, and then they just sat her down for like a post-game interview or whatever. They were like, "So what? How do you feel?" And then she just started like bawling.
Yeah, and you thought it was going to be like because she felt gross or something.
Yeah, like I would imagine that's what I thought was going to come out of her mouth. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe I let that happen. And then she was like, I told him in the email that it would be 5 minutes, but some of them only got 2 or 3.
Oh my God.
What?
You're so liberal, you use public school as your daycare. You're so liberal, you believe in public school.
Wow.
You're so liberal, you hate black people. Has anyone looked at Waz's viewership compared to last year? It's going to be hard to compare them now because there's going to be so many like views afterwards, right?
Right. Because I mean, it has a year of views on it now. This one's just I guess you could look, maybe somehow you could look at it from just the week that it happened. I don't know how that would work, but
how do you keep a liberal busy all day? Put him in a round room and tell him to wait in the corner. How do you keep oh look, I think Pat maybe had a good I think Packy is spelled Pakki. I mean, I don't know for sure. Can you look in Urban Dictionary how you spell Packy?
yeah, let me do a quick Google.
You're so liberal you donated your daughter to Packy to the Packies. You're so liberal you think 10 centimeters equals 10 inches. Ooh. Wow. I don't know when the behind the scenes drop is. Tell you the truth, it might get stuck behind the paywall. There's just some shit going on. We got to figure out.
Yeah, it's just Pakki.
Pakki. 1K.
Just so you know, Google says that it is offensive and British.
Well,
a contemptuous term for a person from Pakistan or South Asia by birth or descent, especially one living in Britain. So it's okay if we say in the United States. However, if you're in Britain,
you can't say it.
Can't say it's offensive.
Yeah, it's a kind of a fun word to say.
Packy
tranny. Yeah.
Anything
you can call the Armenians armies if you want. I'm cool with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that like
Army. I live in LA. God, you wouldn't believe how many armies there are. They do have a derogatory term for Armenians, I guess. Armos. I guess that's the derogatory term. I know.
What do you?
I like it because it doesn't even bother me at all.
Doesn't make sense. Okay.
You're so liberal you think a tampon Tim is a term of endearment. Oh.
What is a tampon Tim?
You're so conservative you wave to your friend. Oh, geez. You're so conservative you wave to your friends with Sig Heil.
You spelled Sig wrong.
Pat, please tell me you didn't think he was actually doing the Nazi salute. Please tell me we're on the same page with that. Please.
Whitey.
This is good. You're so progressive. You think a 64 box of crayons is not diverse enough. Solid. You want to outlaw the 64 box of crayons. You're so liberal. What?
It has a sharpener on it. Why would you want to get rid of it? It's an amazing thing.
I know. Wasn't the sharpener amazing as a kid?
So cool. When they came out with that, I was like, oh my God, these crayons are going to last forever. Because before you would just turn into nubs and then you like couldn't even draw. You couldn't even like color well with them.
Right.
But when they came out with the sharpener, so nice. Game changer.
You're so liberal you walk to molest children to save the planet from global warming. Oh, wow. Oh, you're so liberal your white child molester van is electric.
You walk to molest. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, I got it.
She needs our compassion, Pat. She did 1,000. Fuck her. She needs our compassion.
No. There's two chicks. One of them did 100 and one of them did 1,000.
Hey,
actually, it was. And then
they're
another
doing
one.
Videos together now, right? They're doing videos together now, right?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I've seen them like on Instagram in the same videos now.
Probably. They're all trying to like one up each other now. Eventually, they're gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. They're just gonna get. I don't know. They're just gonna disintegrate.
You're so conservative. You try and work so that your wife can stay home with your kids. Oh, that's good. It's good.
You're so liberal that you have your wife work so that you can stay home with the kids.
Her soul is destroyed. I pray she comes to repentance. So, because she let 1,027 men put their penis in her, her soul is destroyed. Does that mean that the penis and the vagina are somehow the gateway to heaven? The soul? I'd love to hear the. I'd love to see
Gateway
the.
to the soul, probably.
I'd like to see the explanation for that. The scientific explanation for that.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess she's
What
made
if-
a fuckload of money off of it, though.
What if you put 1,000 different objects in your vagina? Like you put an ice cube in there, and then like a ballpoint pen, and then like a finger, and then you know what I mean?
Like one at a time, like
They
simultaneously.
weren't actually one at a time. I'm gonna
Mhm.
put 1,000 different objects in my vagina in a 24-hour period. I'd pick
That
things with
probably
a
would-
really small diameter. Taylor's gonna do that with his butthole.
He's gonna dilate it over the span of a 24-hour period.
I just watched to see how bad the whole coverage was, other than Bill and Chase. Listen,
And Barclay.
I don't know how to explain it, the coverage, but like I just didn't care if it was good or bad because I was just watching it to report on it. So I was just obsessed the whole time anyway because I wanted to be prepared for the shows.
Right.
So it would be easy to rip on it, but I didn't like if I was a parent and my kid was there, like I wouldn't care. I would just be
Like
watching
if your
it.
kid was
like,
competing.
yeah, like that's how I felt. Like I was just like, okay, it's like if your kid's at a high school, let's say you're away on a business trip and your kid's in a high school football game, and they just have one wide shot of the field, and so you're in your hotel room eating the M&Ms in the that they have there in the room, and you're just like, you just finished jerking off to some porn, and now you're watching your kid play football, and it's like, I would just be happy I got to see it. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so hard. It's so hard for me to judge it. Because I don't care.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but I mean, you could point out a million things, like having
Yeah,
a wide cam on the bleachers that was shaking, having it at a weird angle, cutting away at the good. I mean, it was just.
And then also, I'm just complaining, but the YouTube commercials popping in the middle of shit happening too. So not only are you getting cut away like in the middle of somebody's lift.
Yeah, can they turn that off? Why don't they turn that off?
I don't know, but they totally can.
Someone send Dylan a text. That's an easy fix. Yeah, that kept happening to me too. I'm signed in on someone else's TV, so I don't have my YouTube red. You're so liberal that you only shoplift things made from recyclable materials. Wow, that's solid.
Nice.
You're so liberal, you think being a vegan makes a difference and is healthy. You're so liberal, you think men can have babies because you think Michelle Obama is a man.
I think that's a conservative thing.
Yeah, you lost. But I appreciate you. You sound like you might be getting on board, Pat.
Getting there.
Caleb's on a roll. Love seeing him on spins. Oh, I called that the grandma effect, meaning it's only good for those in the position of grandma. Oh, okay. You're so liberal, your wife makes you suck her dick. Wow. That's the best one so far.
Your wife makes you okay.
That's solid.
That's good. That's good.
Please tell me you laugh every time you see Elon throw his heart out to the crowd. Yeah, I do. I think he's hilarious.
This is pretty funny.
I saw footage last night of Macron doing it.
Yeah. I saw this meme of like there are two types. It's a picture. It's a picture of Barron and Elon standing next, or it's a video of Elon and Barron sitting next to each other, and it's like after Trump said that we're going to go to Mars, and it said it's like there are two types of autism in the world, and we're standing right next to each other, and Barron's just sitting there all like proper and businesslike, and then Elon's like, "We're going to Mars, baby, let's go!" You're like, "What the fuck is going on?" Yeah.
Did you see? God, do I have it? Oh, I don't have it in my notes. Why not? Did you see someone did lip reading on what Barron said to Biden, and then what Melania then said to Barron?
No.
Barron leaned over and shook Biden's hand, and he goes, "It's on." And then when he turned around, and then you see Biden's face go, and go into that Alzheimer's stare, and then Melania whispers to Baron, "Try and be nice." How can he be nice? You tried to kill his dad.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah. You're so liberal, you think abbreviating the names of groups of people to Paki or Jap is racist. Oh, I like that.
That's good.
You're so liberal, you think you still say N-word. You're so liberal. Where's Jake Chapman? You're so liberal, you didn't cross the street when seeing minorities walking towards you. Oh, I like that.
And then you lost your wallet.
I think you can just say blacks. You can say it. Yeah, you can. You can go to knock knock jokes as long as they attack liberals. Oh, the real Matthew. No, her soul is filled with jizz. I don't know what Craig Ritchie's wife has to do with this, but solid.
Okay, I like it.
What's gonna happen when the DMs come out showing Craig Ritchie hitting on other girls?
Huh?
You think Jizz is gonna like that? You think she already knows? No, not one girl did 1,000 in a day. Another girl did 1,000 in less than that, I believe.
Yeah, they're two different chicks.
I think something else was destroyed and sore, not her soul. More like her vagina was destroyed. This is a whole show with the chat. I don't know if I've ever done that.
No, it's kind of fun.
I've always been kind of against it. I always felt it was lazy.
Well, when your internet goes out, that's the first place I go.
Uh,
To the chat.
Hey, listen, MLK, you have to. You're not allowed to comment unless you do one liberal joke. Oh, you think she get an infection from that?
From what you were saying, is just objects, 1,000 objects.
Oh,
Put 1,000 objects in your body, in your vagina, then yeah, you get an infection.
But not penises. Hey, dude, I wonder if before
They all
she
got
starts, if I was her advisor, I would tell her to squirt a whole tube of Neosporin in her vagina before she started.
That'll do it. Yep. That's
You're
all
so
you do.
liberal. You use Neosporin as KY jelly.
That's right. I think she had like a doctor on standby. Like there was like a team of doctors that went through and tested every single person that came into that room.
She was blowing. She said she was blowing dudes to get them hard too.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think at the end, I remember at the end.
I personally can't imagine blowing a random dude. Me personally.
Well, I mean, you're a dude.
I don't know. It just feels like I should know someone.
What do you mean?
Before I blow them. Like I should like.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just picturing myself with a penis in my mouth, and I'm like, yeah, I should probably know the person. Like I just like, okay, later on today when I walk down the street, I'm just gonna imagine myself blowing randoms that walk by me.
Armand walks by again.
I may spontaneously throw up. You're so liberal. You think Whoopi Goldberg is Orthodox Jew?
Bradley Martin's crazy, dude. Why would you go on that show?
What if it was your daughter? Jesus. I watched 10 minutes of the stream this year and I'm bored. I called that the grandma effect, meaning it's only good for those in the position of grandma. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. I understood exactly what you were saying. And that's like the parent effect, right? That's like what I was saying. If you're in the hotel room and you're the dad, like you don't care about the production. You just want to see. Oh my God, Lily's manager's her mom.
Oh shit, really? She must have been oh man.
You're so liberal, you think masks are contraception. Mrs. Burns, we need a liberal joke as a buy-in.
Yeah. I don't know if she's capable of that. She's pretty straight and narrow.
Did Caleb demand to get paid for his appearance on Spin? No, he had his agent Patrick Clark make the demand.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're so liberal. You think pedophilia is a curable disease? Solid.
Wow. Nice.
I love it how Andrew Schultz and Charlemagne the tranny and Joe Rogan make fun of liberals now. It's like, dude, you guys were the biggest cucks. Schultz still is a cuck. He's
Little
funny,
bit.
but he's such a liberal cuck. He says the dumbest shit.
Yeah, they just haven't turned the page yet. You can
The
tell
thing
that
is,
they're working on it, but
they don't. I feel like I'm not sure about Rogan, but I feel like Schultz and Charlemagne the tranny and Stephen A. Smith, like they have no one smart around them to talk to them about the underpinnings of the ideology. They're like, hey, it's not about whether like you're doing better when Trump's in power. It's like they still probably think the U.S. They still refer to the U.S. as a democracy. They just have no one smart around.
Republic.
Yeah, it's like, hey, dude, they still don't understand that. Hey, we need religious people because the underpinnings of this country are the rights that God says we have. So even if you're not religious, we need those people because they believe that even more so than the Constitution gave them those rights, God gave them those rights, and they're willing to fucking die for them. It's like, good. You know what I mean? They want free will. Good. Okay, good. We need you on our side. I don't care. I don't care if you believe in a God or not believe in a God if you are willing to die for freedom of speech. It's like the same thing. Like all these people are upset about the $500 billion those guys are going to invest in the mRNA vaccine thing. And it's like, yeah, it's stupid. We all know it's stupid, but who cares as long as we're allowed to talk about it freely on YouTube and on Instagram and on Facebook and wherever. Like free market, let it go. Don't be like them. Go deeper.
Everybody else will determine if they want to take it or not. We should be allowed to be able to determine that.
Yeah. You are so liberal, you watch your wife's boyfriend suck her dick. Wow.
Damn, that's got layers too. That's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're so liberal, you think your cat actually likes you, loves you. Wow.
My cat does not like me at all. She's kind of a shithead.
Yeah, he did have the Alzheimer's stare. Someone find that clip. Someone send that to me in my DMs where someone translated. It's amazing.
Was that during the inauguration?
Yeah. And someone this lady's like, hey, I'm a lip reader, and then she tells you what they're saying, and it's amazing.
I love when lip readers just like, I think they did it with Jimmy Carter's funeral, and Obama and Trump were to sit next to each other talking.
Yeah.
And it was
I thought that one fake though?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just from what I mean, could have been real. It sounded like it was real. It's like Obama was saying that she didn't have a chance and he didn't really want to endorse her and stuff like that.
You're so liberal, you'd rather have Nancy Pelosi spend your money than Elon. I mean, you see what you're saying, right, Pat? You're so conservative, you voted for a guy that's going to lower taxes on billionaires but raise yours. You see what you're saying, right? That's like, I grew up with that. That's like someone hands you a pair of sunglasses and on the inside is a sunny day and you believe it's a sunny day. You want to take money from them and give it to fucking Nancy Pelosi to spend, as opposed to trusting how Elon's going to spend it. You're crazy, dude. Okay, here we go. A little change to the previous joke. You're so liberal, your wife makes you suck her dick.
I already said that. That's not new.
Pat Lang, if Craig Ritchie's hitting on other girls, I'll like him more. Well, then you like him more.
Jazz sucks, huh?
You think 100 random women would sign up to have sex with one man? Hey, dude, I'm going to tell you something. That's actually a brilliant idea. At that point, it's not porn. It would be a scientific experiment. I've talked about it before on this show, the Coolidge effect. I would love to see if that's what the possibilities of that. The Coolidge effect is this effect that a man's refractory period is reduced significantly or to none at all as long as you keep bringing in new females. And they've tested it with monkeys, and so it's basically every time you bring a new chicken, like a guy might have like a 30-minute refractory period with his wife, but if you brought in a new girl, there would be no refractory period. Every time you bring in a new female, you can just go. And they tried to find out what the max is with chimpanzees. There was a study, and they didn't have enough female chimpanzees.
What?
I would love to see that tested on a real human man. The Coolidge effect.
Wow.
You're so liberal, you think Pat Lang makes clever points in Sevon's chat. Very inside joke, but that one might make the book. Wow, this is brilliant. You're so progressive, you have a bachelor's degree in flag design.
That's good. That's good.
You're so conservative, you go to church to get molested. Oh, he was bound to get a good one. Damn. I'm scared to see a scary penis. Please expand. What is a scary penis? Like it has a shanker on the tip of it. You're so liberal. You think the alphabet starts with LBGTQ? Wow.
Nice.
Olivia, never blow a guy on a first date.
Why not? Because you don't know him yet?
Clock is so liberal, he thinks sleeping with kids is okay. We'll take out clock, but that's good.
What's wrong with clock?
Steve Smith shows you how good the games coverage is and what things look like at the World Fitness Project need to go to engage more viewers. I mean, the bar is so high with the games.
Yeah, of course.
Fluffers are the unsung heroes of porn. Do you need to know a woman before you eat her meow? Yeah, I think so.
Probably know anybody before you do anything with them, right?
It depends on. Sometimes things just get into a frenzy. I was actually confused about that at one point. I may have latent liberal tendencies. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I like it.
Huh.
Sevon's so conservative that he thinks you should know someone before they blow you. I mean, you saw the first 7 times that Monica Lewinsky blew Clinton. Says in the Ken Starr report, she said that he wouldn't ejaculate because he didn't feel like they knew each other well enough or they weren't close enough.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
She's romping around the fucking White House and they don't know each other well enough?
You're so liberal, you inject your kids with 5 vaccines in one visit, but introduce foods one at a time. Wow. 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 Haley, did you hear that one? Listen to this. You're so liberal, you inject your kids with 5 vaccines in one visit, but introduce your kids to foods one at a time. You're so liberal, you take an mRNA vaccine to alter your DNA, but you still refuse to eat GMO foods.
Gotta have those veggie burgers. Impossible burgers.
You're so liberal, you think grooming gangs are a form of sanitary daycare. Oh my God.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, Schultz is a grifter too. So talented, but it just, you know what he is? Do you know what Schultz is? Is he born and raised in LA? He's just so LA. LA people, you cannot, they are so trippy.
Why?
they're just trying so hard to be like authentic or themselves or it's crazy.
You.
Yes, that kind of shit. My truth.
My truth. I just want to live my truth, okay?
Dude, you were the biggest lib ever 8 years ago, weren't you? If you're talking about me, dude, you don't even know. I was bigger than the biggest lib. I haven't had ginger chews in years, but I used to be addicted to them. I love them.
Those
You think you're so liberal? You think oat milk is good for you? You're so liberal. You think cats are better than dogs?
That's true. My dog.
Uh-oh. Caleb froze. You're so liberal. You think social media post is activism? You froze.
What's up? Oh, sorry.
You're so liberal. You think vaccination status is a job requirement? Oh, solid.
Wow, nice.
You're so liberal. You bring a ladder to a work meeting just to reach new heights of equality. Oh, nice. MLK, very nice. Good entry into the system.
Welcome.
Oh my God, you're so liberal. You call Bud Light tranny fluid. Holy shit. Holy shit.
You see them try to backtrack that, like after that commercial they came out with?
No. Oh, you mean by like getting other people, like they signed with the UFC, stuff like
Yeah,
that?
they went fully in the opposite direction.
Hey, Fox News was saying yesterday that everyone's walking back DEI, even people like Harley Davidson. But Harley Davidson, you can't walk back what they did.
What did they do?
They got a straight Euro tranny as their CEO. I mean, the guy
Harley Davidson,
dude, it's so bad. If you look into Harley Davidson, I mean, they had bring your gay kid to work day. They had just crazy shit, dude.
Oh my God.
Give a pedo a ride to work day on the back of your motorcycle. I mean, they went into the depths, dude.
Did you see that like the ATF and like some of the other government agencies are just changing their DEI positions
Yes.
to other names?
Yes.
Like, you're going to have the same job, but it's going to be a different name now.
Yeah.
We're going to change it on the website so nobody will know the difference.
You're so liberal, you think burning a building is a bonfire. I just made it up.
As long as it's a black business.
Oh yeah, you're so liberal, you think burning black businesses is good. You're so liberal, you live in Minnesota. I'm used to shows that make. Okay, fine, fuck it. You think Portland OR is growing? Oh, you think Portland, Oregon is growing? You're so liberal, you think Portland, Oregon is growing? You think your penis would hurt after 15, girls?
Yeah, dude. When I came back from deployment, and me and my wife just went on vacation, like for like a month. My dick hurt after like the first 2 days.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like the head of my penis was bruised. I was like, oh my God, it's like we got to slow down. It was.
God, I want that experience so bad.
Yeah, it was amazing. It's like the only good thing about it.
Clock is so gay. He says he, not ha ha.
That's for that. Damn, dude. Why are you saying he? Michael Jackson.
How many orgasms could a man have in one day? 10, 20? I mean, I think that's why we have to have it tested.
Yeah.
You have to have it tested. You're so liberal. You think there are 200 genders and only one goes through the back door. I don't get it, but I want to get it.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Wow. You're so conservative, you think grabbing pussy is the 11th commandment. Holy shit. Fuck you, Pat. Fuck you. That's so good. You're so liberal, you think the women on The View are saying facts.
You think that they're saying anything?
You're so conservative, you get all your political and world views from from podcasts. It's good, solid. I'm gonna go back and type all these out and put a book on Amazon. I need some artwork. You're so liberal, you don't find out the gender of the person you're gonna get with until you take their pants off.
And then you just go with it. Is that how
Andrew
that works?
Schultz, he's from New York. Yeah, that makes sense too. He's just some crazy liberal haven. I mean, he's completely brainwashed. He's got some sort of weird. There's just no depth to him. Like the deepest he's been is on a hit of MDMA. You're so liberal, you still think Bill Nye is an actual scientist. I barely get that one, but I get it.
I really liked Bill Nye.
You're so liberal, you think hijabs are a form of freedom. Wow, I like it.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I haven't. Bernie Gannon ruining the show with some good shit. Have you heard the new term woke right? Celebs switching teams, sensing the change in public sentiment, but still married to scummy tactics of the left. Beware of these self-serving converts. Yeah, that's
Wow.
Charlemagne the tranny is one of those. I swear to God, that used to be a woman, or it's transitioning to a woman, or something's going on. You're so liberal that you are your stay-at-home husband because your wife makes a lot of money. Ouch.
I thought I said that.
You're so liberal you think John Woolley is funny. You already used the woman staying at home one?
Yeah, it was. Somebody said that. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
Are ginger chews liberal? Yes. Everything about them is liberal. They're so good.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. The packaging. I know.
My wife. I never buy them, but my wife always just like has them because that's one of her favorite candies too.
Yeah.
And I'll just like find them randomly.
Yeah, that's
like
what it used to be for me too. They're in the middle console of the car. They used to be there. She doesn't do it anymore. And my wife has patience. She would just eat like one, a week. But if I found the bag, I'd eat all the chews in one trip.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed.
And you fucking feels like it's gonna rip your teeth out.
They're so chewy.
Oh, what do you call a basement full of liberals? A wine cellar. Wow. Oh shit. What do you call a liberal with an IQ of 130? A foursome. You guys better not be stealing these off the internet. You think? My wife just said, of course they are.
I think so. I don't know. I feel like I've heard a lot of these, but there's some good ones in there.
Seth, a ladder is irrelevant. No liberal would own a ladder because they don't do hard work. Oh,
wow. They just have a step stool so they can.
Hey, dude, you want to get really stupid? Pat Lang says, stop watching Fox News, dude. Dude, I watched CNN for 5 hours the other day. It was, what was it? There was some event going on. It was like, no, not was it the inauguration or was it the confirmations, hearings? But it was so crazy, the shit they say on there. It is so fucking batshit crazy. Like talking about all the cops killed on Jan 6, and it's like then you look it up and not a single cop was killed. I mean, Elizabeth Warren will say anything.
Yeah.
You're so liberal. You think Rittenhouse shot a black man? Solid.
Damn. Okay.
You thought it was. You thought it was after what? Grab a mic. Pull up a chair. What? Oh, maybe. You're so conservative. You watch Fox News and Jesse Faggot Waters is your daddy. I don't think you're allowed to use that word faggot. I really like Jesse Waters. God, I really like Jesse Waters. He's so good, dude. I wonder what his relationship with who's the guy who got booted? Tucker. I wonder what Jesse and Tucker's relationship is like.
Did he take Tucker's spot?
I'm not sure, but Jesse's so good. God, he's so good. There's so many great, like, who's a great liberal pundit? There aren't any.
No.
You're so liberal, you think it's okay to judge people based on immutable characteristics. Immutable might be too big of a word for the.
What does
for the book.
immutable mean?
Like things you can't change, I think.
Unchanging over time or unable to be changed. Okay.
You're so liberal, you think CrossFit class is oppressive. You're so liberal, you think logic would make sense if it had emotion. My record is 6. Oh, that's pretty good.
Wow.
I stayed home from school one day and like junior high, I think I went for a record, like consciously went for a record.
How far did you get?
8. I got another story I'll tell you when we're off air.
Okay.
It's great. Okay, let's see what else. What's the difference between Elvis and a smart liberal? Elvis has been cited. Wow. She didn't come up with that, did she? Or he? I'll tell you what was brilliant yesterday. One of the best lines in the history of the show was something Brianna said yesterday. What did she say?
About Tia and
oh yeah, she made some crack.
Wife.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Tia and her wife. Oh man, Shane took one right between the eyes. That was crazy.
God, I can't remember what she said, but it was something about Tia and her wife. That was good, though.
You're so conservative, you use a Sharpie to read hurricanes. There was Weathergate. That's making fun of Trump because he did something on a weather map during the hurricanes. Mr. Del Monte, what a pleasure. My favorite guy, my new favorite guy. God, Bryson is kind of it's so trendy to be into Bryson now.
Isn't it?
I mean, it's like he's like the new kid who showed up at high school and all the girls like him. And you're not sure whether to hate him for it or not. He's getting all the attention. You're so liberal. You have a wife and kids at home, but you talk about Brianna riding dick in these comments. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That is a very specific joke, Bryson.
Wow.
Very specific joke.
Wow.
That's good. That's good.
Damn, he pulled the battleship right up beside him and just fucking
blasted.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Man, the torpedoes. Bryson's about to fucking send it.
God.
Fucking direct hit. Jesus.
That's good.
You're so liberal, you think high body count is necessary. Someone defending Bill Nye. People think they help with stomach or no, not that. Okay, here we go. You're so conservative. Infrastructure Week involves wiping ketchup off the White House walls. I don't even get that.
I don't get that one either.
You're so conservative. You think Stormy Daniels was the name of the last hurricane? Not bad. Oh my God. You're so stupid. You're leaving the Sevon podcast to watch some Tirwadapalooza. You're so liberal. You think food is grown at a grocery store. Go to Talking Elite Fitness. They're live and it's so awkward. Oh, why are they live?
Let me see.
It doesn't even make sense.
They're doing a pre-show. With Team Reebok, probably.
Clock. That's all Sevon watches. That's all I watch. Fox News. You know what I do? Because I don't have cable or anything like that, and I don't have YouTube Live. So if I do watch Fox News, I have to watch the YouTube clips.
I don't even know who these. I know 2 people on this. 3. Okay, never mind. It's Laura.
And I'm like I'm like a dog. You know when they say they start the Fox clips on YouTube with that Fox alert, it's like a zoom ding. Do you know that?
Yeah.
When I hear that, I just get a semi hard. Like I can totally tell I've been trained by that audio cue. What are they doing over there? Are they talking about Wadapalooza, or are they doing a liberal joke show too?
Not a liberal joke show. It's Emily and Kyle Rolfe and Lauren Khalil and some
Yeah.
other dude, some really, really big guy. Did you see Emily Rolfe's? She sent a picture of her her text
Oh,
message.
that guy's huge on the right.
That yeah, yes, he is. Did you see Emily Rolfe's posted a screenshot of her stories of her and Kyle's text messages?
No, is it funny?
It is very funny. So for one, it shows a picture of Kyle with one of the characters from Yellowstone, like the really old guy.
Uh huh.
And then if you look really closely, right above that, it's like an eggplant emoji, a water emoji, and like a sweating hot emoji. And then right above that is, you can barely make it out, but I'm guessing this is all speculation. It's a picture of Emily Rolfe in a swimsuit on the beach, and she had sent that to him, and then it's like, oh my god, I don't know if he did that on purpose or not, but you guys get it on for sure.
Maybe she meant to send it to her other boyfriend.
Maybe.
Her husband looks like Pedro there for a little bit, like Pedro
Yeah.
pre-burpees. Is that dude the only funny guy who lives in Canada?
Has to be. It looks like Lauren lost a little weight.
Ozempic?
No,
CrossFit.
probably.
Steak and CrossFit. You're so liberal you stayed in your house at least for 2 weeks in 2020. You're so liberal you black squared after Greg tweeted Floyd 19. You're so liberal you think fitness is mostly peaceful protest. You think fitness is a mostly peaceful protest.
What does that even mean? That one had me lost.
Jesse was Bill O'Reilly's protege, sort of took his spot. Oh, he's better than Bill. Jesse's cool because he got a little gay in him. You know what I mean? He's a little bit more, he's a little feminine. You're so conservative you think RFK Jr. could have been president.
Ken Walters just had a good one.
Is it down there? Am I not to it yet?
No, you'll get to it.
You're so liberal you think science is settled.
Ooh.
It's okay, Stefan. I get Jeremy and Brianna profile pics confused too. Oh shit!
Wow.
Y'all look the same to me.
I didn't even think they actually do have very similar profile pictures. I didn't even think of that.
You're so conservative you think Israel's the 51st state. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
You're so liberal you think there's straight men in Canada. You're so conservative you use toilet paper one square at a time. Oh, I think that's liberal though. You're so liberal you think the government is actually here to help you. You're so liberal you think you can be politically homeless.
Remember when
Bryson is not annoying. Listen. When I'm gonna decode that. That means you're attracted to Bryson and you're struggling to understand it. I get it. I fully get it, Standy. What were we gonna say, Caleb?
I forgot.
Bryson sunk the battleship. Yeah. He just pulled right up along Pat and put him fucking.
You just hit my battleship.
Yeah. Bryson has an extra large mustache for big girl rides. Pat hates Bryson. Well, probably now. Bryson just killed him.
He literally just said in the chat that he likes him.
Oh. You're so liberal you think banging 1,000 dudes is inclusive. You're so conservative you tell people to commit suicide and think it's funny.
He never told her to. Oh God.
Wow. As Pat went down, he manned one torpedo and fired it back. Solid. That's solid. Judy O'Reilly was a journalist, a conservative, independent thinker. He has an internet show, but he is really showing his age. I think he's better now than he ever was. I love Bryson. Talking Like Fitness had 23 views during the live show the other day. Solid.
Nice. Good job.
I'd like to bang Emily Rolfe.
Retweet.
There. Rolfe has the best rack in CrossFit. That's Khalil's Tinder date on the right. Oh shit.
No. Oh god.
Oh man.
Nice.
Lauren did have a great interview with Danielle Brandon, Emma Lawson, and Shelby Neal last night. That's cool. That's good to hear. Pedro pre-burpees. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I thought it was funny. Did Lauren have blue hair? Emily. Okay, Ken Walters. You're so liberal. You think the Shadican is Section 8 housing. Wow.
That's good. That's good. Because it looks like it.
Ozempic.
Really? You think so?
You're so conservative. Every time someone loses weight, you think it's Ozempic. You're so liberal. You really think Sporty Beth is a pro High Rocks athlete. Sevon. Yes, Joel. You were right. But everyone should start every comment with that.
Just your name?
No, you're right. You were right. You were right to recommend Live with Laura. Her last stream had 6 people and it was entertaining. Well, you know what's crazy is it got to 13 and she got so flustered.
Really?
Like, oh my god, this chat's crazy. Oh my, you don't remember that? She got crazy. Okay, I'm getting off now. Oh, there's too many people in the show. It's getting crazy. And I was like, oh my god.
I personally really enjoy those shows. I try to watch them whenever she has them.
The last one was horrible. I've enjoyed them. I would only watch them live. For me, it's just like for me, like I've said this before, but for me, it's just way too much ego to admit I'm watching it. But like, I do want to comment, but I don't want anyone to know I'm watching.
Oh, I threw my ego away. I dive straight.
You're brilliant. I know. That's why I'm texting you the whole time when you're doing it. I'm so happy you do it.
It's my favorite. It's so fun. It's so fun.
Oh, it's so great. I agree. But the last one was no good. I can't remember what it was about, but it was no good.
It was like a get ready with me. It was like one of those like,
hey,
we're gonna go party, so get ready with us. It was her and her friend. I think her friend works for like Training Think Tank or something. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I liked that one. I got yelled at, which is unheard of.
Oh, by her?
Yeah.
Like you crossed the line.
Her and her friend started judging me. I told her that she just needs to, like, when she starts meeting dudes, she just needs to give them like a Snapchat, because then it's super easy to just like ignore them, because you have no obligation if you talk to somebody through Snapchat. So I told her, I said, just use that and then ghost them if you don't like them. And she's like, Snapchat. She like ripped on me for using Snapchat. I was like, hey, you want to meet dudes or not?
There needs to be like a little more risque. There needs to be like a risque girl in the space.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. Like someone who will be like, Ricky's really hot. I'd like to bang him, but if he had a small penis, it would be a deal breaker. Something like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, when I do interviews with guys, I always try to get them to stare at my cleavage. It's just like some shit. Just, you know what I mean? Just like a little.
Yeah. You know who's really good at that?
Who?
Probably Standy. Or
Standy would be amazing. Brianna would kill at it too.
Standy talked a lot of shit too, so I feel like it'd be funny.
Yeah. You're so liberal you blame everything on white males. You're so liberal that you think Hispanic people like Democrats. You're so liberal you always proclaim your pronouns when introducing yourself. That's kind of like, that's kind of like, that's not a joke though, but that's kind of like, saying like your mom's so fat when she fell down, she created the Grand King. It's just kind of like, yeah.
Mm.
But Jeff, keep going. I'm not trying to stifle your creativity. Keep going. Like, I know you got to get up and running. You're so liberal, you think fitness is racist. You're so liberal, you asked the lake how it felt when Lazarus died. Wow. 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 That's the new winner. That is solid.
Oh my God.
We might have to change that. You're so liberal, you were worried about the pollution from when the Titanic sunk or something like that. We might have to make that one a little more accessible. Wow.
Dude.
You're so liberal, you think Ukraine is winning the war.
Oh God, that's crazy.
You're so liberal, you think Joe Biden was running the country. Oh, shut it, Bryson. Just shut your pie hole.
Fuck.
Mustache rider reserved for Taylor only. Uh-oh, Bob's having a seizure.
Fuck it, we ball.
Bryson did a great job as guest analyst on the recent CF Update show. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, he's the cat's meow. He's the new new cool kid in the school.
Yeah, he's been going on Spin too, and he does really well.
Yeah,
he speaks good.
Victor David Hansen is king, no doubt. Let's see. You're so liberal. When your man gives advice, you push back.
Yeah, can't read that one.
Which happens first? We admit Greenland is the 51st state, or we plant an American flag on Mars? Can we make a whole planet a state?
That'd be sick.
I can make. Oh, this is a Jeremy World. I can make Lauren happy. I doubt she could do the same for me.
Jesus. Okay.
I have great visuals from that, though. I started visualizing. You're
Michigan.
so conservative. You think gay people are on this planet to eat your children? No, gay men. Gay men. You're so liberal. You think great white sharks are fish supremacists? Wow. Okay. I like it. No, we don't know. She's not on Ozempic. I missed out a lot. Lauren Khalil is on Ozempic. No, it's more likely that Craig Ritchie's hitting on girls in the DMs than Lauren's on Ozempic. I think.
Oh,
maybe Hiller has to weigh in on that, but
that edging comment about being a man and giving her advice was about Lauren. I'm a man and I was giving her advice, and then she gave pushback.
Yeah, she probably knows everything. Hey, can we start a poll?
Yeah.
Which is more likely, Lauren Ozempic or Craig Ritchie DMing girls?
Okay, hold on. Let's get there.
That's a good poll, right?
Let's see.
Should we put or John Woolley being gay as a third choice?
What's more likely?
I don't want a territory. Kathleen says Greenland will be a territory, not a state. I don't want a territory. I want a state. I would love to be around for a 51st state.
Is Khalil K-A or K-H-A?
Pat, the San Francisco Gay Men's Choir wrote and sang a song about coming for our children. Yeah, that's an understatement. Do you remember that song, Pat? That song was crazy. I remember that shit. That shit was crazy.
What's more likely, Lauren Khalil is on Ozempic or Craig Ritchie and is in other women's DMs? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's fair. You can put Craig in other women's DMs, Lauren on Ozempic, and then people just check a box, I guess.
Yeah.
Lauren, Kayla was a man giving her advice, hence pushback, nothing to do with liberal joke. You're so liberal, you pretend to boycott CrossFit in 2020. Wow,
Ooh,
this thing's
is
filling up
tight.
fast.
This
Wow.
is tight, dude.
Wow.
Fuck.
Wow. Vote now, vote early.
It's at the top of the chat. What do
I
you
saw
think?
the votes go down for a second. How could the votes go down? Did you see that? The number dropped. It went up and then back down and then back up. Look, it dropped down again. It went. Did you see that?
Yeah, I don't know. It just must be refresh. Oh my god, this is really close. Just put in your vote to the top of the chat.
Yeah.
What's more likely, Lauren Cleel's on Ozempic or Craig Ritchie's in other women's DMs?
Yeah, that's solid. Oh, Fitty. Wow.
Wow.
I wish I would have got a screenshot of that. That was solid.
This is
Wow.
crazy, dude.
Let me see when it gets 50-50 again. I understand this is making the presupposition that only one is true, but you got to rank it. If like you had $1 million and only one of them was true, pretend.
Right.
Maybe they're both true. Maybe they're both not true.
Are they making it easy to get Ozempic now, like it is to get dick pills?
Yeah, I mean, you can get. I mean, like you could go to CA Peptides and get the semaglutide or whatever.
Oh, same stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Dense update. She 100% is on it.
Wow. That's coming from a woman.
Dude, I saw a study the other day that semen is a antidepressant. And that basically, like, if you're using condoms and you're not letting dudes blow nuts in you, that you're missing out on that you somehow get, you need to get the nut in you.
Really?
Lauren was confused by why her audience is men. Yeah, that's crazy.
She's just
that's
a girl.
The thing.
She's just
You just have to play. You just have, God, if I was a girl, I would listen. Like a 4 could be a 7 or an 8 or a 9 with the right rhetoric. Look at that chick, Nina Drama, the UFC girl. She's just your average looking girl, a 6 or a 7. But she kills. She because of the stuff she says and the way she carries herself, she's a 10. All the guys lose their shit around her.
Who is this?
Nina Drama, the UFC interviewer chick.
Oh. She's probably boned so many of the fighters.
I hope so.
Do you see how
you think Woolie's failed podcasts were poor messaging?
Huh.
You're so liberal. You think Sam Brighton could kill Taylor if the programming was right?
I don't even know who that
Everyone's
is.
on Ozempic. I know. I have so many of my friends think that just everyone's on Ozempic. Oh, please. I listen. I hear you. It's totally fair, Pat. Sevon, remember that song. Sean, remember that song. Now check out the definition of context. Listen. If me saying I'm giving my heart out to the world is Hitler, right? And that's on the absurdity scale, that's a 100. Those guys saying that they're coming after your kids, is the absurdity is like only a 20. Because I get what you're saying, but like, hey, dude, your kids are off limits, dude. We're coming for your kids. It's really hard to put that in context, dude. Just think about any context. Like if I went like this and waved, and someone said that I mean, tons of people put their arms up like this every day. There's nowhere in the world where I'm coming for your kids is okay. Unless it's another kid like wearing a football helmet and he's on a Pop Warner squad. No one wants to see any group of men anywhere ever saying I'm coming for your kids in any context. Maybe I'm trying to Santa Claus and the Oompa Loompas. We're coming for your kids. I don't know. Even then, you know what I mean, Pat? How about that context? I'm with you. I want to see it. I want to be honest. But dude, sorry. people use this term tone deaf a lot, and they use it totally wrong. If you're saying that that's in context of like it's a good thing, like we're going to get your kids because it was around vaccination, I think, or some shit, right? Or it was during COVID. You're so liberal, you think 18 years old voting is a good thing. You're so conservative, you commit voter fraud on the Sevon podcast.
In the poll? You logging into other accounts? How dare you?
Are we the mean girls of CrossFit?
Yeah, and on Wednesdays we
I
wear
don't know. I don't know. Who cares if she's not? I mean, like, who cares if she's on Ozempic? Like, if she is, she is. If she's not, she's not. Like, maybe she's going to tell the truth. Maybe she's going to tell the story. Maybe Caleb will ask her when she goes live again.
Yeah, to watch and find out.
Listen, advice for Khalil or anyone who's going to go live. You don't have to answer every question. You can be like, I'm not answering that.
You don't even have to read. You don't have to read it out loud or say anything about it. You don't have to acknowledge it.
I have a secret I haven't told you guys that I thought about the other day.
You haven't told us?
No. Remember I was going to tell you guys?
What the hell?
I just don't think I could survive it. I think David, it's just too much cannon fodder for David.
I give out my voice.
Remember the other day when someone said that they got shipped 24 bags of holy balls when they only ordered 2? That's what it'd be like. I would share this, and then it would be like it would be just crazy. I can't give them that.
It's true. Look what they did when I shared my Siri voice. Everybody blasted me for it. I haven't changed it. Fucking weirdos.
Caleb has an Australian for Siri voice. But Lauren wrote that big long post about how she has recommitted herself to diet and CrossFit, but you can't comment on how good she looks. No, she probably doesn't care. She's probably fine with that. There's other drugs besides Ozempic, though. I know my doctor tried to give them to me. My friend who does Botox gives it to herself. Oxen pick probably isn't good for anyone, but I've never heard it's particularly bad. I don't know what that is. When Jiz leaves Craig, she'll owe him money for how broke Hustle is. God, that's funny.
Did she fucking block?
An athlete finally blocked me, by the way. I saw an athlete finally block me.
Who was it?
I don't want to say because like I don't want to like
I don't want
to tear them up, but I couldn't believe it. I was tripping. I was like, why did this athlete block me? And this athlete's mate didn't block me, which is weird because I could maybe see why this athlete's mate would block me, but an athlete finally blocked me.
I have Rad has blocked
tons of good shit. I'd say tons of good shit about this athlete. Rad blocked you?
Rad has blocked me. I don't know why. I'm the only person that talks good about their shoes. I've bought every pair that I have. Daniel Brandon has blocked me. Sporty Beth has blocked me. And I think that's it. But it's really sad.
Danielle has not blocked me. Sporty Beth has not blocked me. What was the other one? What's Rad's? Rad
_global. I know because I've been searching it numerous times trying to see if they've unblocked me yet.
I see one called Rad Running. Rad _
It's a different one.
Oh yeah, they blocked me too.
Standy. DV hasn't blocked Ortega yet.
Is that a question mark?
No, it's a statement.
Oh, they have the Instagram account Rad Skateboarding. Dude, no skateboarder in their right mind would ever wear Rads. And I'm not just saying that because I think Rad shoes are just ugly and shitty, and narrow. But they would have to have a completely different shoe. If they actually made a skateboarding shoe, I might actually like it.
Yeah, but it's a narrow shoe.
The Rad shoes are. You're so liberal, you wear Rads. You're so liberal, you think Rads are fun to wear. You're so liberal, you wear Rads in bed when you're banging your boyfriend.
Wow. I like them.
Sean, Pat, there's no context that's appropriate when a bunch of gay men are singing about coming for your children. I read all about and watch interviews of some of the men in the choir. Intent clear. Yeah.
The new ones are trash.
Damn, Pat. Okay. Look at Pat, such a good dude.
The new rads are trash. But
Faith, we need to find a girl that Craig would message, kind of like to catch Predator. We don't have to. I don't think you're gonna have to do that.
if you want it, I know at least 1 or 2 people who would do it.
Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna have to go that far. You're so liberal. You think that when Dave Castro was a Navy SEAL, he went on missions with Admiral Levine. A little niche. My book needs to be for everyone. Little niche, Bernie.
Need to be inclusive.
I know I'm struggling with believing everyone's on Ozempic too. Clock says he keeps hearing that over and over. Ozempic's the new steroids.
Bryson Del Monte on the ads of the skateboarding, they sponsor on the skateboarder. They sponsor. He's wearing Nike Janowskis, which are skating shoes, and he wears rad T-shirts.
Oh my god, dude! I'm telling you, those shoes.
Are they a shoe company or not?
No, they're they're a lifestyle brand. You're so liberal, you own multiple sets of white sheets. Oh, you're so conservative, you own multiple sets of white sheets. I don't get it, but yeah, I do.
I don't get it either.
That's one of the things that happened to me. I used to be very particular about my sheets, and as I got older and I'm married, like I don't even care anymore.
Really?
I mean, at your age, I cared for some reason, but now I don't. Now I just like, and my wife's like pretty fastidious about keeping the bed clean. Like I feel like it feels like some bed is getting its sheets changed always. Like if I go in the laundry room or if I go in the bedroom, there's always. So that's all. Like it's. I'm like,
Really?
wow, like, who am I to say shit?
Cool.
And every once in a while, I go in and pretend to help, but I'm not even strong enough to lift up the mattress anymore.
Yeah. You really struggle with that fitted sheet, huh?
Jesus criminy. I see my wife doing that. I'm like, here, let me give you a hand. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? Hey, I seriously, like once every 6 months, I'll see the sheets on the bed, like clean, like they'll come out dry and they'll be there. And then she'll get distracted and like have to take a kid somewhere. And I'll just see them sitting there and I'll put the sheets on the bed. And I swear, like, I think I've earned like 3,000 blowjobs from that. Like I put them on. I'm like, God, I'm the fucking greatest husband ever. I really do. I'm not even joking. Yeah. Is there shit like that you do? Or like if I put my cup in the sink, I'm like,
I'm gonna wash this bitch.
Yeah, no wonder she's married to me. I just put my plate in the sink.
I'm amazing. Yeah. Sometimes I'll like take the trash out. Like if I take the trash out, then that gives me bonus. Or if I take the dog out. Because for a while we didn't have a fence. So
yeah. The trash is like clockwork for me. But when we had a dog, if I took the dog out, same thing. I was like, Jesus, who knows what she's going to do to me tonight? I'm in heaven.
Yeah.
You're so liberal, you defend people who say they're coming for your kids. You're so liberal, you use the term gaslighting. You're so liberal, you think Asians are white adjacent. Wow. Yeah, how did isn't it crazy that the Asians are fucking lumped up with the whites?
How?
Like the LGBTQ is picked. They picked the they got the like I heard Al Sharpton talk the other day. He's like, DI must stay for the blacks and the browns and the trannies and the gays and the lesbos, but the Asians are just shit out of. I mean, it's just like they're fucked.
Well, didn't they
No one wants them. Remember when there was Asian hate? That's code for black people beating up Asians.
Wow.
It just was. Like you couldn't. I scoured the internet for any white person beating an Asian. Didn't exist. Too busy looking over your shoulder, cheating off the math test.
They had to stop inviting them into Harvard too, right?
All that shit.
Too
Asians
many.
Too many Asians. Like the minorities are like, fuck you. The whites are like, get out of here. They're like, fuck.
The white people are like, I'm going to Harvard. You're like,
yeah.
You're retarded.
Great. It's crazy what happened to the Asians. They don't give a fuck. They just put their head down and keep working. How about the fact that Vance's wife's the first Asian ever. How about this? Look at this. Vance's wife is a fucking G. I think she's a fucking brilliant attorney. She's crazy hot. She's got a great body. No, look at this. Yeah, crazy high powered. And I guarantee you, I'm telling you, 100% know she's a sweet piece of ass. And Usha Vance has just become the first Asian American and Hindu American to serve as second lady of the United States in American history. And she's a great mom, great wife, everything. The lack of celebration from those who typically champion diversity reflects the sentiments of the movement as not advancing people of color, but advancing people of color who share my views. This is not anti-racism, but conditional racism. It is to be so insecure that diversity is an object, reducing it to a Trojan horse for political partisanship. Congratulations to the second lady.
Wow. I hadn't even thought of that, but that's amazing.
That's because you're conservative. You don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't. I didn't even know who she was. I was like, I don't even know who Vance was to begin with.
Conservative men like want smart, hot women.
Yes.
They
That's
want
all it
strong,
takes.
hot, women who like, if you fuck with your kids too much, my wife will snap and be like, don't leave them alone. My wife sends me to my room for 5 minutes. That's it. That's it. You just need someone to protect the fucking kids and be smart and hot.
Yep.
Pretty simple. And when I mean hot, I don't mean like traditionally hot. Like you don't need to buy an ass. You just need to just like, don't be a fucking pig.
Sleeper build.
Yeah. Just don't be a pig.
The poll is at 45% Lauren Cleel's on Ozempic, 55% Craig Ritchie's and other women's DMs with 125 votes.
Can I see it? I need to see it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about another, like a metaphor, like men think of Lauren Cleo on Ozempic 45, Craig Ritchie and other women's DMs 55% with 125,000 votes.
It's pretty conclusive, I think. It's about as close as you're going to get.
You still have a little movement. Oh, why does it go down? I don't get how it goes down. I don't get that.
I don't know. What if it's just it's like refreshing itself?
Like think of women, you're like cars to men. Like men don't really care what they drive. They just want a car that they like. You know what I mean? Like they don't care if it's a fucking minivan or a Ferrari or a fucking Porsche or a fucking Bronco. They just want a car that they like, that's like that's highly functional for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I love my 4Runner.
Yeah, I love exactly. I love my 4Runner. I love my fucking minivan. I'm a little bummed that the seats are separating in the back, the leather seats, but like my kids sit back there. What do I care? Fuck 'em.
I care.
I like the fact.
Yeah.
I used to like the fact that my phone hooks up to my car. I thought that was awesome, but my wife has completely ruined that for me. Just completely ruined that for me. Her shit hooks up to anything Bluetooth in the house. She just walks through the house with her phone and everything just fucking gloms onto her phone. Like, hey, you really need to be hooked up to both cars? Yeah, like if she's leaving the house and I'm coming to the house and we drive by each other, her phone will jump off her car onto my car. I call her, I'm like, did you just drive by? She's like, yeah, I'm driving down blah, blah, blah street. I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
And we live in a small town, so it happens once a week. Or she comes up behind me on the freeway, and all of a sudden, like, I'm listening to her phone call with her best friend. Stevan has the biggest tick. He's the greatest lay. I'm like, hey, I can hear you.
Girl talk. Don't intrude.
Okay, back to writing our book. Thank you, Seth. You're so liberal. You think men should be able to use girl bars? A little CrossFit centric, but
tiny hands.
You're so conservative. You only answer questions on a podcast when they're paid for.
Well,
you're so liberal. You have an Australian dude's voice for your Siri. Wow,
that's fucked up, dude. Too niche. We're trying to be inclusive.
You're so Greg Glassman that Manifest Destiny is owning a home in all 50 states plus Greenland. Tell us who blocked you, someone. It's a safe space. No, because I don't want this dude to get hate. It's just, do you know who it is?
I think I do now.
I don't have an issue with this dude. That's why it's kind of like weird. Block. You're so liberal. You block people.
Well,
Let's see. You're so liberal. You joined the world Wilmore at Fitness League.
You're so liberal. You're just in it for the money.
You're so conservative. You were born primitive.
Okay.
Rads aren't that bad. Listen, I don't want to wear a shoe that's like not that bad. You should be on their marketing team, dude.
Rads, not that bad.
Yeah, you should be in their market. Not as bad as Sevon says. Rads, not as bad as Sevon says.
It's like the motto for Nebraska. It's not for everyone. That's the motto
Oh,
for
really?
the entire state of Nebraska. The motto is we're not for everyone.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's true. We're not. So don't bother showing up.
New Rads look worse than the first. I didn't think it was possible. I mean, they're horrible, dude.
The new ones are hot garbage. The old ones I was down for.
I saw I think it was Dave last time he was on the podcast, came in, he was wearing Rads, and it looked like he was wearing skis. And they just looked like they were just so long and thick, and they just look like
the running shoes.
I'm not sure, but they look like those shoes that old people wear. Like, you know, when old people are just like they want like so much thickness in the sole.
Nike Monarchs.
Yeah, or almost like Skechers. I'm like, this is horrible. And there are shoes that do that pull it off. Like the Cortez has a thick sole, but it just, you don't look like one of those old people that's clomping around in a pair of cinder blocks. Yeah, it looks like you're clomping around in them. Is that a word? Clomp? You're so liberal, you follow Sporty Beth's programming.
Well, you shouldn't after we went through her split times of her High Rocks race.
Yeah, that kind of, yeah, that's exactly what my dad would wear, dude.
The heel is like reinforced, so you don't have to like bend over to like pull it over your foot. You can just
got like a
slide them
steel
on.
plate back there. Yeah, that's another thing I was gonna say. And Brad should just make slip-ons for old people. That's another thing. I always see old people just slip their shoes on.
I'm a big slip my shoes on kind of guy. If I can't wear the shoe without lacing them, then I'm not going to wear it.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Ben from Rad liked my comment calling Caleb a hater on a post about Rad shoes. It's not, hey, dude, like you made something and you put it out into the world, and there's people like me who have just insane, beautiful taste and who think it's gross, and that's okay. There's people who think that about my podcast. Let me tell you, there's more people who don't like my podcast than don't like your shoes, and yet you're a little whiny bitch about it. Oh my God, they're not letting. They didn't invite me to Wadapalooza this year. So what? I stay home and covered it myself. God, those are hideous. Those look like they've been soaked in urine. At Rad,
wow, looks like Ben's blocked me too.
At Rad, we use authentic Ethiopian urine from young boys to dye our souls.
This dipshit thinks that shoes can change your performance. He's dumb.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed. It's fine.
Yeah, those are hideous. Born Primitive are the best shoes on the market. They're pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty much
pretty good. They're pretty good. I'm all for people taking Ozempic. I'm tired of looking at disgusting obese people. You're so. I didn't say that. I didn't say it. I'm very thoughtful. I would never say something like that, even if I agreed with it. You're so liberal. You unfollow a podcast for responding to a video on a clip taken out of context.
It's too niche again.
Wegovy is a weight loss product. Ozempic is labeled for diabetes, but both semaglutide. I'm okay. Take what you want to take, but just do the research. Hashtag, don't ask someone if they're on Ozempic. They can say no because they are on compound semaglutide or tirzepatide or one of the various prescription forms. Hey, listen, you lost a lot of weight quick. Are you on drugs? Are you on meth?
There you go. Cover all your bases.
Yeah, in college, you knew that everyone who was on meth because they lost 10 pounds. You're so liberal, you get offended when James Sprague acknowledged God in his interviews. Oh, that's good. When athletes, yeah, that's good.
Wow, nice.
Oh, Katie speaks up for the first time ever. I see you. Please put your plate in the dishwasher, please, for the love of God. And what would you guys do?
Yes, ma'am.
What are you going to do with all your free time?
the added half second that they have because you didn't put your plate in the dishwasher.
Hey, I'm one of those guys that my wife leaves a steak on the stove for me, and I eat at it for like 5 minutes, but I use 4 different forks because I always think I'm done. And then I put the fork in the sink, and then I go back and I'm like, nah, I need one more. I grab.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I always set it like on the edge of the sink.
Yeah, that's smart.
Because like it's not in the sink, but it's not making a mess on the counter, so it's just sitting there. I'll do that with like I'll do that with like my peanut butter knife, or like when I'm making peanut butter jellies, I'll set it on the side and I'll just let it rest there because maybe I want another peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah,
maybe I want a scoop of peanut butter.
It doesn't say anything bad about me. It talks about how bad my wife is. My wife should leave a small plate there with a sticky note that says, "Please leave your used fork here." It's not my fault. I'm very trainable. You're so liberal you can't understand that I wear rads and listen to the Sevon podcast. I'm so liberal I clean and cooked everything at my house.
Wow.
You're so liberal you defend people who are coming and your kids.
God, back to back is just that. Those
90 minutes in, and now we got it.
Back to back. Those are hard ones. Those are harsh ones, man.
Other minorities don't like Asians because they're educated and not poor. Everyone hates
those educated and rich people.
Just get your head wrapped around it for a second. 12 million Jews and 1.5 billion Muslims. Muslims accidentally kill more people every day than Jews kill on purpose and accidentally kill. And yet the world's against Jews, and it's like they control the world. They do this. First of all, listen, it's just people. And there's only 12 million of them. It's like if the entire world chose a language to be the language for the world, let's say we chose Chinese. The 7 billion people that would need to learn Chinese, if all 12 million Jews became teachers, that wouldn't be enough teachers to teach everyone. That's how few people there are. How few of these fucking Jewies there are.
Jewies?
Jewies. It's like affectionate. Slant, like it's like a
Packies, armies, Jewies.
Jewies. I just tripped it, and yet there's protests everywhere against the Jews. I'm just comparing it to the Asians. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Just whoever's financially on top, you just hate. Like, who cares if they're in control? Like what?
That works.
The blacks are in control of Oakland. The Asians are in control of Chinatown. The white supremacists are in control of Charlotte. You're so conservative, you think Jesus helped you win, but wanted your opponent to lose. Oh, yeah, this is disgusting. Biggest pet peeve is kitchen sponge or towel left sitting in dirty kitchen water. That is, I would never do that.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I'll even pull the sponge out and just, if I see it in there, and set it on top. I don't like. Yep. How about this? I'll tell you, pet peeve. How about someone who uses the vegetable brush? Like, someone will come over to my house and think they're helping with the dishes, and they'll use the vegetable brush to clean the dishes.
Ooh. Well, that's a rich people person. That's a rich people person. I don't have a vegetable brush over here.
All right, fine.
Just eat that shit raw.
Raw dog.
Raw dog with vegetables.
Let me see.
Oh, you're so liberal. You train to Taylor Swift's music. That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
The people at my affiliate do that, and I fucking hate it.
God, she sings some catchy shit, though.
I know, but I don't want to listen to it while I'm working out.
Right. Let me just tell you, the hate is now geared towards the white women saying we voted against something that was created for us. Yeah, fine. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of hate towards white women. That Karen thing caught some steam and won't go away.
Yeah.
Trump's gorgeous wife speaks 6 languages. You're so liberal, you're okay with men being praised better women than women. Oh.
Fuck.
Oh, Bukowski's on the live stream. Is it too late? Did I miss it? I'd love to hear that. I'd love to hear that. Can we play that? Can we just rewind it and play that? I'd
let me go
love
back.
to hear the word salad of bullshit he says. Just the nonsense.
Is it safe? Yes, it's safe. It's very safe. It's so safe you wouldn't believe it. Is it safe?
Do you know why I play that?
Is it so safe? Why?
Because I like it. The only reason why I play that is I like it at the end when the Matuthian rolls out there, the bass. It's so deep and yummy.
Oh.
Brian Friend picked Luka Jukic to take 5th yesterday. Speaking of emotional picks, Luka took 20th.
Fuck. Jesus,
Dude.
That's amazing, dude.
Now listen, I get picking like Yonikoski and something weird happening, like someone gets sick or like, you know, something happens. You know what I mean? Like you get a bad lane. But like, I told you guys that John's a senior analyst in the sport, and it's like, how do you pick Luka as 5th? I mean, you have to be fucking brain dead.
God, how fucking long is this interview, dude?
I don't know, but that was a great freeze frame. When Fikowski drinks, he puts his lips over the whole bottle. He's the guy in college who, when you told him to take a hit out of a bong, he tried to put his mouth over the whole thing.
Mm.
No one clipped that. Okay, where are we? While you find it. I don't want to miss any good your liberal jokes. I'm writing a book here, leveraging you guys. Kathleen Deamer, you're so libtard. You think men driving you think men like driving a minivan? I don't like that one. You're so liberal. No repping someone is mean. You're so liberal. You believe in the PFAA. You're so conservative. You elected Taylor Swift to the CAC. Okay, here we go. Let's watch this. Let's see what I say.
It's long.
Okay, but may play it at 1.5. If you get bored, stare at Bella's tits.
What tits?
Oh.
Sunday mornings, day 4 of Cheer Watch Blues. Welcome to the pre-show. We're my friends on us again. Your weekend looks a little bit different than normally does.
Can you pause this? How do you move it up only by 5 seconds? I usually have to do 10.
I don't know. I just use one arrow key.
Oh. Okay. All right. Maybe that's too fast. 1.5. I don't understand her now.
Oh, you want me to turn it slower?
Maybe, yeah. I couldn't understand her, but I did like that learning. I wanted to learn some new nuances about YouTube. Thank you, arrow key. Do barbells have genders? Did you freeze, Taylor? Taylor, did you freeze, Caleb?
Yeah, I did.
And it was fun.
Oh.
Sorry.
In hindsight, notes from the head judge was I probably missed a few notes.
How does that feel?
I mean, you want to do it perfect, right? So that's kind of what it is. It's like I want to do it perfect because the assumption is all the other judges are. You want to hold the standard, but overall, I'd give myself a 7 out of 10, maybe.
Okay, so I actually heard your no rep hands were pretty passive. So
Yes.
can we get a good no rep on the stage?
So wait a second. Did he just say the judges were a 7 out of 10?
No. He said his judging was a 7 out of 10.
Oh,
He like went out and did he judged somebody.
okay.
And he said that he missed a few no reps, or whoever the judge was that was watching him said he missed a few no reps. And he gave himself a 7 out of 10.
You're so liberal. You think requiring video submission is discrimination? Go on.
There we go. There it is.
That was my after each heat, I was getting notes. And that was the one thing that each heat I wasn't able to do. I kept needing to do it, but I was so focused on the count, making sure they were doing everything right. And then when I did get no reps, I was loud, but I didn't have the hand motion, so I have to work on that.
So we've learned the hardest part of being a judge is the hands. It's not actually the judging, it's the hands.
It's everything. That's what I was saying. Is I think if you're a ref or a judge in a lot of other sports, I ref volleyball a little bit growing up. I was making a bit of money when I was 20 years old, and you watch the game, and if you see something, you blow the whistle.
Ask not what games athletes can do for your affiliate. Ask what your affiliates can do for the games athletes. Carolyn Lambre. Solid. Solid. All right, let's go.
And then you have, 2-3 seconds, and you go, okay, no, something wrong.
Yes,
What
Caleb
about that?
loves rads. Yes, he does. He stands by it. He even said it at the beginning of the show. He stands by it. Him and JR, they trade rads like little boys trade baseball cards. Yeah,
Touch the net.
but he doesn't like the new ones. He thinks the new ones are gay.
Agreed. Yep, that is what I feel.
They're made in China. Okay, go ahead.
Tremendously horrible.
Here you have to immediately call it. The play still continues, and you have to ideally say no rep, give 1 or 2 words to say why, whether it's depth or on the lunge, it's knee synchro. And then you have to instruct what to do next or give the count, and time's still ticking, time's still going. So there's not a lot of sports where the clock still runs when a judge is making a call. So it's really hard. It's not easy.
Wow, this is good, Stephanie. Thank you. No, we're still in the joke thing. I'm still writing the book. You're so liberal. Your birth control is abortions. Solid. You're so liberal. You correct people and say you're a Democrat. You're so liberal. You correct people and say you're a Democrat. Is there an option for Craig and Lauren's DMs? Did you lose weight, Natty, or not? Holy shit, Hiller! Ding, 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 ding.
Natty or not? That'd be interesting.
Joshua M. Sorry, intermittently have time to tune in. Well, fuck you. Stefan's not in his home studio anymore. Oh, dude, I'm balling. I'm at the beach. Okay, go on.
Easy.
For all the judges out there, you're welcome. Brian, if you ever judge a competition, someone who knows as much about the sport as you do, have you judged before? I have, and it's absolutely terrifying. Not for me. I'll stand on the side of the microphone.
I saw Brent before he went on the floor this morning. I told him that I think I've cameo appearances as a judge in 5 or 6 events over the past couple of years. Last year at TFX, I jumped in for a couple of heats. And it is, I think Brent is right. It's challenging. You gotta have a head on a swivel. There's many things you're thinking about. You want to be doing the right thing in collaboration with the people out there and try to make the competition fair. So I think that you do feel a similar level of stress and pressure as the athletes do. With the
Just forward through the parts Brian talks.
Okay.
Mediums, is it watching the event, seeing what we can do better as a sport moving forward? What is your life look like now when you're no longer competing?
Yeah, it's been a really fun weekend. What that looks like in a very official capacity is how can we make the athlete experience better? Like specifically, we're here for the elite division, but definitely a lot of the stuff that we can help has impacted all of the divisions. And on the one hand, we're looking to help.
Let me tell you guys something. What's happened? The athletes are now concerned because there's too many events. There's no athlete that can do all the events now. So in the early days, there was no off season. Then it pivoted to there's not enough, and now there's too much. They will never be happy. You should never ever be worried about the athletes. Just don't worry about the athletes. Like it's their job to figure out how they can leverage the events to make money, and that's it. That's all. Like no one. It's so crazy. It's like being hyper focused on the fruit of a tree, but your concern is but the only way to get fruit off the tree is just to nurture the tree, but you completely neglect the branches, the trunk, the roots, all that shit. I mean, these people are. You have to. I can't explain to you. I'm not even trying. I know I crack so many jokes, and it sometimes comes across that I'm mean, but they're truly. Their stupidity comes from their myopic nature of how they view the sport, and it makes them like fully fucking retarded. In terms of what they're good on maybe on giving training advice, but they're fully retarded on understanding how to grow the sport or where they can add value. They can offer no value. They don't know how to pick the fruit. They don't even know the roots exist. I mean, they don't even know what they don't know. The ignorance is just world class. I'm done with Fikowski. He's not going to say anything. He's just going to say stuff that just makes me realize how ignorant he is. Let's go back to you're so liberal, you jack off to your own podcast. Go on. Caleb, what were you going to say?
We haven't had any CrossFit athletes that, at least lately, that used to be professionals in other sports. So they have no experience about in regards to like what it takes for them to make money. They just think, oh, I show up to the competition, I make money. I should just make money off of my performance, like off of being in just existing.
Right.
They think that they can just make money off of existing in the sport, and that's just
Right.
not the case.
Hey, the affiliates can't even do that.
No,
Listen, yeah, Susie
know
doesn't
that.
just make his money off of his affiliate. He's got to be hustling. He's got to have a program with the Air Force Special Forces. He's got to have a program with 2 or 3 fire departments. He's got to have a program with police department. He's got to be doing community outreach. You have to, I mean, yeah, there's no one in the space doing that. Look at fucking Fraser's peddling fucking tubs of plastic tubs with a sticker on it that says that there's protein powder or some shit in there. Everyone's got a hustle on.
That's right.
I'm selling a fucking glass jar with salt in it, and you guys are buying it to brush your teeth. I mean, it's like gotta hustle. You're so liberal you call a team disgusting because their team name is MAGA.
MAGA and Maha. Those are great team.
Katie wants to. Okay, here, Katie, listen to this. We're gonna have to get men's and women's roles here. If you think if you're at the sink, you're so close to the dishwasher, you're at the 5-yard line.
She's right. She's even
Listen,
using your terminology to explain it to you.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. This is the nicest thing I can say to you. You keep your husband, whoever that guy is who's putting dishes in the dishwasher. Keep him.
No, she probably has the same issue with her husband. He probably does the exact same thing. We're all the same, dude.
You're so liberal, you wouldn't be concerned with a babysitter that looks like Taylor. Wow.
Wow.
That's solid.
Wow.
I think Taylor really could be the poster child for gay men across America.
What?
I mean, he really, dude. He is the prototypical image of a gay dude in San Francisco.
Taylor Self is.
Yes, bald with that mustache and that insane body.
No.
He's a body. If he shaved, he'd look like he's made of porcelain. He's a gay dude's dream. Sorry, I don't mean to ruin him for you, but he is.
I just don't see that as the stereotypical gay guy.
Yeah, they love that. They love that look.
But
they do.
They love that look, but that doesn't. I don't know.
That's their strong man. Taylor's a strong gay man. Maybe I'm projecting. You're so liberal you won't do the open because Lauser died.
Okay.
You're so liberal you jack off to Craig Ritchie blogs. Listen. These aren't going to fly in the book because the book's that's going to be too niche. Maybe I'll have a section for CrossFitters only. Yes, I've been eating steaks only 1 meal a day for the past few days. It makes me so thirsty. Is that normal? Yeah, totally normal. Since I've started eating so many steaks, I drink like 3 times the amount of water. I think it takes more water to digest protein.
What's it? Don't you just put a bunch of salt on it too? It's like fat and salt.
So salty. Do I have a steak? Yeah. See, Katie, I have a steak. What? I see a fork. You left a fork out for me in a little plate. That's cute. If you would have left a steak knife, I could have given you 10 out of 10. Bye. Have fun.
Bye, Haley.
Caleb says bye. Kids, be good. She's going to work out.
Oh, gosh.
Dry sponge is a happy sponge. You're so liberal, you train to Taylor Swift music. Oh, I'm way behind. Who brushes vegetables post-COVID? I always, just, like I pick fruit out in the backyard and there'll be like bird shit on it and stuff or just whatever, dust or whatever. I just I got this like bamboo brush or like cucumbers I get from the market to feed my kids. My kids eat a lot of cucumbers. Those are their snacks, so I just brush them off. Or carrots. Like you get a carrot and it's black and it's all muddy. Instead of peeling it, I just brush it.
That makes
sense. It's like a nail brush. You're so liberal you think the WWE is real.
It's definitely staged.
Hasidic Jews in charge of the cabinet world. Oh, that's cool. You're so racist you canceled Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima. You're so liberal.
That's crazy.
You're so liberal, you have a vegetable brush. You're so liberal, your babysitter looks like Taylor Self. Yeah, 'cause I think is Clock old?
I don't know. I can't put my finger on him or Rambler.
You're so liberal, you think buying an electric car is an environmentally friendly purchase. Look at Adam, I have something really mean to say to you.
Hmm.
You know what it is?
No.
Who does he look like? He's if Bryce Mitchell and Fikowski had a kid. Not Bryce Mitchell, Bryce Smith.
Bryce Smith. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I see it. I was gonna say he looks like the guy that Hiller made a voice out of. What the fuck was that guy's name? Worked for CrossFit.
Oh, Kenneth, Ken Burns, Ken Stern,
No.
Ken.
Was not Ken. It was
The affiliate guy.
Yeah. He couldn't speak, like his lips moved weird when he talked.
Yeah, like his lips were on upside down.
Yeah.
Hey, when still to this day, Hiller needs to bring that guy back. Still to this day, when I hear AI, I always think of him.
Yeah.
What was that guy's
guy.
name? Fuck. Yeah.
No.
And the audio is trash. Yeah, the audio was unlistenable in that interview with Bella and Brian. That was horrible.
Jada Coons. Bernie had
Jada,
it.
nice.
Jay something. Jada Coons. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who it was. It looks like Jada
Yes.
Coons.
You're so liberal, you think Dustin Hoffman's an action star. You're so liberal, you wear a mask when you drive by yourself. You're so liberal, you open doorknobs with your mouth.
That's good.
Luca wouldn't have. You're so liberal, you think Luca should have got reparation points. You're so liberal, you still follow Be Friendly. You're so liberal, you cut off your penis.
That goes into the Grand Canyon one, I think.
You're so liberal, you like all tits. You're so liberal, you don't put your shopping cart back.
Now they're just coming after you.
You're so liberal, you think Brian Friend's a senior analyst in the CrossFit space. You're so liberal, you don't understand this is a comedy show.
That's good.
You're so liberal, you won't sponsor Grid because of John Young. You're so liberal if you're a show on this, you're so liberal if you're on this panel.
It's not cool, man.
You're so conservative, you still do brunch. You're so liberal, you use chopsticks when you go to a Chinese food place. God, I love chopsticks. I don't get this one. What's this? You're so liberal.
Dick.
What?
I don't know. Just it's a penis.
You're so liberal. You're so liberal, you ate dick.
You're so liberal, you're a penis.
Wow. You're so liberal, you eat a Snicker bar upside down so you can feel the ridges on your tongue.
Oh my God.
Caleb is gay. You just caught a stray.
Fuck you, guy. I don't like that. It hurt my feelings.
Mason Mitchell. And this is a guy who wears biking shoes. Listen, people who wear biking shoes can wear any shoes. Bikers and rock climbers could fucking wear anything. Rads jam your toes and fuck your feet up whether you like it or not. Yeah, when I picture JR's feet, I picture his toes being like this.
LeBron, like looking like LeBron feet.
Yeah, just like all like that. That's how I picture. Like you know, like if you ever go into a parking lot and see those little blackbirds, those starlings, just start staring at their feet. Their feet are, I don't know why, but starlings' feet are all fucked up. Every bird is like missing a toe, a claw.
Really?
Yeah, and it's so easy. If you start doing it, you'll see tons of them that don't have a foot. They just put their leg down. They just have a nub. I don't know what happens to those birds, but their feet are so jacked up. That's how I picture JR's feet. I've never seen him. JR's one of those people who comes over to your house and you like, you have a take your shoe off policy and he won't do it. You know what I mean? Like he's perfect. He ain't letting you see his feet.
Yeah, I get that. Everybody has their flaw.
You think you're so liberal? You think skin color correlates with ability? Well, it does in sports. And doctors. Rads are a really disappointing shoe. Yeah, they're horrible. In China, Rads is pronounced wads. Oh,
Wads.
wow. That's fucking amazing. I wish I could do a Chinese accent. That's amazing. Wow. Hold on. Someone's calling in. Finally, Jesus Christ, after 2 hours. Why does it take 2 hours for someone to call in? Hello, caller. Hello. You're so liberal, you don't know when you're live on the air.
Oh, hey, I didn't hear you. Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Are you getting a fork out to eat some steak?
No, I'm actually making some pancakes for my son.
Oh.
While he's on his iPad over there,
You're so liberal, you scumbag. You're so liberal, you make pancakes with bananas.
No, just a little bit of protein in them,
Oh, all right.
All right.
You're so conservative, you
Yeah.
make pancakes with protein powder.
You got to.
You're so liberal, you pose as a Sevenista and then proceeded to ask dumb questions showing you don't watch the show.
The liberal, bro. I live in sunny San Diego,
Oh, no shit. With that accent, you live in San Diego?
Yeah, you have an accent?
Boy, do you.
Dude, you sound like you haven't got. You sound like you have two places: the couch and a tractor. Sound like you wake up in the morning. You wake up in the morning, get on a tractor, come home, and sit on the couch. Your favorite sound is your favorite sound is the opening of a Budweiser.
That'd be honestly a cool life. Honestly, that'd be pretty lit.
You're so liberal, you prefer the sound of a can of tennis balls opening over a Budweiser.
Honestly, at this point in my life, yeah, kind of. I don't.
I know.
Budweiser.
Me too, but let's not admit it. It ruins the show.
I'll shotgun that for you. Get home, shotgun a beer.
Thank you. How can I help you?
No, man, just calling it. Actually, I called in that one time for the marathon to donate, and I just want to say thank you because like 2 random people donated from the show, and then you donated, and it was pretty cool,
Oh, cool. Awesome. Okay, so 3 donations from the Sevon podcast. Very influential.
Yeah, it was sick though. I donated it, so it went to a good cause. So
ran
a marathon.
Maybe with accent, you're ethnic, you're Mexican.
Yeah, I'm half Mexican.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear a Mexican accent. More East LA than South Carolina.
But if I am gonna apply to like fire department here in California, I'm gonna say I'm like super ethnic, like
Latino, Latinx.
Yeah. Yeah. So
smart.
But yeah, just calling in, dude. Checking in. See, said strangers call in, so I wanted to call in.
All right, cool. Well, thank you. The call is over. Fantastic. Enjoy your day with your son. Appreciate you, brother. Why'd you call in? Because making pancakes. You're so liberal, you think protecting useless fish is more valuable than letting 40,000 acres burn. You're so liberal that an unborn American is a clump of cells, but if you're illegal, it's an anchor baby. Wow.
Jesus.
Oh, I thought this was fucking Brianna again. This is so weird.
I don't know where she's at.
As good as these people are at fitness, they sure come across as giant pussies. You're so liberal.
Come across as it. They fucking are.
You're so liberal, you don't use your real name in YouTube comments. The team competition is so boring. Oh, it's completely unwatchable. I tried yesterday. I wanted to watch one so that when Spin sends out the link, I could come on his show, and I just couldn't do it. Here's the thing. I'll tell you one of the big problems is the team names. Like, I don't care about the team names at all. All I want to know is who the athletes are. And so, like, if I was it should once again shows how stupid the athletes are. Like, who's on Jason's team? Adler and Dallin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should just call their team Jason, Adler, and Dallin.
Oh no, Vellner.
Well, yeah, okay. Whoever's on the team,
doesn't matter.
they should just say their names. That should be like I don't like, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's low IQ shit.
Or just make it not 5 words. It's a mouthful every time you say like a team name. Like, who's coming up with this shit?
This is actually brilliant right here. What if the dishwasher is sitting in the living room? That's actually that's like the cool, like if you're a really smart woman, you get one of those washing machines that has a hose hooked up to the faucet, you know, and then you just wheel it around the table and then just open the door and make all the men put their dishes in there. I'd do that if I didn't have to get up and you just wheeled the dishwasher over to me. You know what I mean? You've seen those, right? Did you ever have any poor friends who had that growing up?
No.
All the Mexicans I hung out with, they had that kind of washing machine in their house.
Really?
It was like it was a hose that came the whenever they want to use the dishwasher, they just screw it into the faucet of the sink, and then the washing machine.
How poor were you, dude?
And the washing machine rolled around.
No, I never
But they
had
wouldn't
that.
roll it over to the table for you. The lady still, did all the dishes. But that's a pretty cool setup. What's up, dude? Yeah, they had their dishwasher and their washing machine like that on wheels. I had friends who had both on wheels.
That's wild. Here's a poll for you. Who should change their profile picture, me or Biana? Because I'm telling you, I'm not doing it. I was here first.
Oh, why? I haven't seen her in the chat today. I need to see hers to see why I'm confusing them. It must be the color or something.
We are similar shaded,
Oh, there's hers.
Could
I'll
be
change my profile pic for the next show so you don't get confused.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right.
Hey, so check this out. For some reason, unbeknownst to me, Garrett Glinton reached out last week and asked if I want to come on the
Her
podcast.
back. Oh.
No, not that.
Okay.
Colleen would kick my ass. Asked if I want to come on the podcast. So tomorrow,
You're so liberal, you let black men sleep with your wife.
done that. Tomorrow at 4:30 Central Standard Time, my black ass will be on Glinton things, talking about whatever we talk about.
Oh,
So,
that's cool. 4:30 on what's today's? Today Monday or Sunday? Sunday. So
Sunday.
4:30 Monday.
Today's Sunday. Tomorrow,
Pacific Standard Time. What time?
4:30 Central Standard Time. So 2:30 your time.
Okay, that's
Okay?
awesome.
That's how that works.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah, I'm super flattered. I'm not sure what I said or did to earn it. Maybe it's a DEI thing. Maybe she, hasn't had enough black people on. So she figured, hey, let's ask this guy. So we'll see.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, what's this?
Yeah, if you guys aren't doing anything tomorrow, check it out.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
That's all I had.
All right. I love promoting Garrett's podcast.
Oh, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow then.
Thanks, brother. I'll be listening.
All right, peace.
All right, Jeremy World on the Glinton podcast. What is this? What is this clip? How come I can't hear it when I play it? Can
What
you
is
hear
it?
it?
No.
I'd like to bang Emily Rolfe.
Wow.
I'd like to bang Emily Rolfe. Did I say that?
Yeah, you definitely did.
Was I reading it or was that my thoughts?
I think you were reading it.
Oh, it said I like me some Rolfe. I just translated it. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. That's a good clip. Thank you for the clip, whoever texted me that. I guess there's a norovirus. Oh, I guess there's a bunch of people. Oh, wow. I guess a bunch of people are getting sick at Waza, super spreader. This is better than COVID because COVID, you never knew who had it. But this one, people are just shitting themselves.
They just wake up and just.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? There's another funny clip. Let me. This one I better mute before I hit play on it. Let me see this.
Yeah, we need more thirst traps in the chat round.
We got Scott here from Morning Chalk Up. He's going to do a little interview for like 5 or 10 minutes. He's been around, hanging around all weekend.
For what?
All right. Make sure you go over and check out Justin, Jason, and Dallin's new venture. I got to get Dallin back on the show.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right. Let me see if there's anything fancy in here before we get back to the show. Probably can't play that clip. All right. All right. Did Haley Adams sing the national anthem again?
Oh boy, did she!
She was a good.
It was better.
I heard
this
she was.
time.
It was better or wasn't?
It was better the second time than it was the first time, and she there was an interview after the event with her and the Wells sisters and Bella, and Bella was like loving on her, telling her like, "Oh my gosh, who would have thought that you could sing or whatever?" And she was like, "Well, I don't know if you'd call that singing."
Oh, so she had a good sense of humor about it.
Yeah, she's
all
she
right. Please take Haley Adams off the suicide watch list. Thank you. Nothing to worry about. We were going to send Bryson over to your house to sleep with you tonight, on the couch or something. Make sure you didn't kill yourself. Caleb is correct. Always. My husband is terrible at putting dishes in the dishwasher. You all are the same. You're so liberal, you elected a crossdresser as a nuclear research czar.
Yikes. A luggage thief.
Every time I see a gay man, he compliments my mustache. Not exaggerating. Bryson Del Monte. I'm telling you, dude. I swear to God, every time you and Taylor go out together, let's say you guys were at Walmart together, people assume you're gay. At least in California, they would. With your pants and your mustaches and Taylor's bald head. You're so liberal, you trim your pubes with scissors. You're so liberal, you have a coexist magnet on your car. Oh. Like
You're
that.
so liberal, you have an Eve was framed magnet on the back of your car.
Is that really? Is that? Wow.
I was driving in Nebraska actually, and I pulled up next to this shitty RAV4, and the whole bumper and tailgate was covered in stickers like that, and it was coexist. Eve was framed. All the shit.
That's next time take a picture. That would be great. You're so liberal, you believe in science. Put Taylor in a fedora and game over. I agree. You're so conservative, you actually think Hillary had a pizza shop and drank baby's blood. You're so liberal, you believe in climate change. Sebi, what did you cook for Haley's birthday dinner? Dude, I sat in front of this computer to make $50 off of YouTube on my wife's 50th birthday. You're so conservative, you think Sevon is left of center. That should be you're so liberal. You're so conservative, you think Sevon will become a Christian. Pat Lang, Bryson, that's because you look gay, not exaggerating. Yeah, you look gay, dude. Listen, there is a chance that Maris's dad is a little gay because she's attracted to men who are like her father. You just have to know that. Just is what it is. You look a little gay. But you have a gay calmness to you, like the way like the way like Douglas Murray or Ruben, like the gay pundits. You have a certain calmness and confidence in yourself. Oh, John Woolley, you're so liberal, you're me.
No, that would be insane.
Oh, I'm only at DeCoons. I'm so far behind. You're
Yeah,
so
you're
liberal
right.
you brush with Matuthian. We're brushing. Okay. You're so liberal you tried to rename pedo minor attracted person. Wow, solid. You're so old you think Brian Friend is a senior analyst in the CrossFit space. You're so liberal you believe in science. You're so liberal you think life is supposed to be fair. You're so liberal you're offended when a man holds open the door for you, but will welcome a man into your dressing room if he wears women's clothes. Wow. Wow. That's a great one. You're so liberal, you're offended when a man holds the door before you, but you welcome a man into your dressing room, into your daughter's changing room. You're so liberal, you wear flip-flops with jeans. You're so liberal, you think SNL is funny. You're so liberal, you miss the golf shows. You're so liberal, you hate guns, but love John Wick movies. I can see JR getting a pedicure twice a month, for sure. For sure. You're so liberal, you think sexual preference is a choice. Oh, that one's going to trigger Pat. This guy's accent will get him deported. Oh, I'm so far behind.
Yeah, you're like hundreds of comments back.
You're so liberal, you think the fire department should have a BMI of at least 40. You're so liberal, you wear Subaru hoodies.
That's fucked
Oh,
up.
how's the Craig Ritchie Ozempic poll going?
180 votes. Here, I'll just pull it up.
I'm so conservative, I can't use my real name in YouTube comment section. You're so liberal, you eat pussy with a fork. Oh, with an N95 mask. Wow. Oh, okay. There it is.
Well,
you're so liberal, you use Ask Me Anything on your Instagram. Teresa, these bodies inspire the fuck out of me. CrossFit girls by far have the best athletic figure. That's true. The men have nicer legs, though.
depends on who it is.
You're so liberal, you peel the banana, then eat it in 2 bites.
You're so liberal, you peel the banana and eat it in 1 bite.
I disagree. They should name the team names after STDs. Oh, that would be good. You're so conservative, you want people deported, then get pissed when all you can hire is lazy white people on their phones all day. You're so liberal, you eat bananas through your anus. It's like my kid made that joke up. It doesn't even make sense, but it just has anus in it. You're so liberal, you sent a cease and desist over a no-rep shirt. You're so liberal, you started a brand without a product. You're so conservative that you get upset when women has your profile picture.
Somebody needs to change. Jeremy.
Oh. Yeah.
Somebody needs to change. And it's not going to be me.
Yeah, that was weird. But I gotta give him a pass. Should I put a thirst trap like Standy? Yes, please.
Just wait till you get to her newest comment. Then you'll get to see the new masterpiece.
I had the norovirus a couple days ago. So the dishwasher is full and dishes are clean. Should I empty before Mrs. gets home from church or just leave my dirty dishes in the sink? Remember, football's on.
Leave the dirty dishes.
That's a no-brainer. You kill 2 birds with 1 stone. She won't bother you. She'll be busy emptying the dishwasher. Standy, I see those mustaches and I think they give each other rim jobs. Wow. Yeah, me too.
Nice.
So Maris thinks that too. Oh, I got her name right.
Finally.
You're so liberal, you're gay.
Wow.
You're so liberal, you have that gay flag like Training Think Tank. You're so liberal, you think it's smart not to have voter ID? You're so liberal, you live in an RV.
What?
I don't get it either.
I don't get it.
I'm trying to catch up. I made it. I'm annoyed by how far back Sevon is. Put up Brianna's comment. I might change it again. Testing out this one. Testing. Hold on. Let's play a commercial. I need 30 seconds. Tell you how it works. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Christ.
why? Just
That's
coexist, damn it.
That's pretty much the show's over.
That's fucked up.
All right. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking about. I want to try. I want to get Thomas Seyfried on. Let me play this. Let me play this clip for you guys. Show was so fun. So it's all over now.
Right.
Here we go. Thomas Seyfried. I've hung out with him a half dozen times at Greg's house. Great guy. Great guy. I think he's a professor. He got a big lab at the University of Boston.
If I were to have
Oh, how come I don't have any audio?
I can hear it.
Oh, let me see what's going on here. Outcaster.
cancer, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get your GKI down. I don't care how hard it is.
GKI is glucose ketone index. So if you have cancer, the first thing you need to do is get glucose ketone index down.
That you get it closer to 2.0 or below 1, you're going to start killing cancer cells. We take zero carb diets for about 10 days to see where your GKI is, and you can start to see it stair step down in the right direction. And then from there, you can step off into water-only fasting. That's when we come in with the battery of drugs, these repurposed drugs that hammer the glutamine and further lower the glucose. These tumor cells are toast. They can't handle this kind of a dramatic change in your body. They up and die. And not only that, the body cells compete directly with the tumor cells, starving them even further. And not only that, it's called autolytic cannibalism.
I've never heard of that.
Autolytic cannibalism?
Yeah, I've heard of autophagy, but autolytic cannibalism. I got to have this guy on. This is so stupid. I haven't had him on.
Your body actually goes after the tumor cells and uses them for the fuel for the rest of the cells that are healthy. It's unbelievable. This is evolutionary biology in action.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I got it. We will have a blast with that dude. That dude's so fucking cool. You're so liberal. You like chocolate donuts because they look like buttholes. You're so liberal. You think this chat is about you. You're so liberal. You think Sporty Beth has the greatest hits in CrossFit.
Well,
I'm saving that Thomas Seyfried one. I'm going to play that again. Do you want to know what it's like? Do you want to know what it's like being a cop? I'm going to show you exactly what it's like being a cop. And you tell me this is your everyday life. This isn't a one-off. This isn't an isolated incident. This is what it's like being a cop. This is what it's like being a doctor, unfortunately, too. And that's why it's so frustrating when you go to the hospital or when you interact with cops, because they're so. This is the average person you have to deal with. What the fuck are you talking about, Mike McCaskey? No topic today? Your fucking glory hole is our fucking topic. What do you mean? We've been on topic all day. This is the most focused show ever. We just did liberal jokes forever. No topic. You're so liberal you think TikTok was a profession. That's solid. You're so liberal you didn't even know what today's topic was. This is what it's like being a cop. You have to that's why, like, when you see a cop and a cop car just parked somewhere or just somewhere, just say thank you to them. This is exactly what it's like being a cop. Get your fucking head wrapped around this. This is what it's like. This is like at the 10-yard line of what it's like talking to you, Pat Lang, too. It's not horrible. It's only the 10-yard line. But here it is. Ready?
Stopped you today is because your tag, your license plate has been expired since 2013. When I run it, it shows to have been got suspended in 2014. That's the reason for the stop.
My question was, what's your emergency? Do you have an emergency? Is there a articulable cause for concern? Why did you pull me over if there's no emergency? That's
why. It's your suspended license plate.
Suspended license, expired tags, 10 years old, and she won't roll down the window, so he has to keep putting his ear up to the window.
So you don't have an emergency? I would love to help you if you have an emergency.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I would love to help you if you have an emergency, sir.
Yes, ma'am. It's a traffic stop. It's not an emergency. Do you have a driver's license with you?
Well, are you making any assumptions or presumptions here today?
I can't hear you.
Are you making any assumptions or presumptions here today?
Ma'am, I just need to see your driver's license.
Well, you're under the assumption that I drive.
Am I what?
You're under the assumption that I drive.
Okay. Do you have a driver's
What's your
license?
articulable reason for stopping me?
Okay. Do you have a driver's license with you today or an ID? Any form of identification?
I don't drive, I travel, sir.
What's that?
I don't drive, I travel.
You think this is a joke? This is real, guys. No, this is not a skit. This is truly, get the fuck out of the car, bitch. Yeah. I swear, hey, at this point, if that cop is my son, I tell him, put the tax down in front of her car and ask for backup and get my fucking taser out. At that point, I'm like, you're dealing with a full-blown crazy.
Yeah, she's nuts. She shouldn't even be driving.
I'm concerned.
Traveling, sorry.
I'm concerned I can't see her hands at this point.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license or
I don't drive. So do I have to show you any kind of driver's license? I have you on camera saying that I by law have to show you a driver's license.
That's correct. Yes, ma'am.
That's kind of inaccurate. Can you call your supervisor? And are you familiar? Are you familiar?
The reason I stopped you today is
I would be so happy if she said that. Would you call my supervisor? I would be dying for someone else to have to experience that if I experienced that.
Absolutely.
Like, hey, Caleb, it's like a giant set of tits. Like, I'd have to be like, hey, you got to see these. I'd be like, hey, dude, that's a human being, dude.
That's fucking.
How did that thing get like that? Autocolytic cannibalism is a process where cells digest other cells or parts of their own cells. It's a way of cells to survive and maintain cellular function. Autophagy is a form of autocolytic. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, get the fuck out of the car, bitch. It's not a skit. They rehearse this shit. This is just asking for more trouble. Oh, you think this is her account? Sawanyanda? Oh no. Oh.
That is her.
This is her account. I didn't even know that. Listen to this. These situations are frustrating for me because I changed. Maybe ruined my entire life because I was tired as fuck of getting pulled over while black in Kansas. Like she thinks that she was getting pulled over because she was black? Is that what she's saying?
Yeah, except she's been driving on a suspended license for 10 years.
I can't even estimate how many times I was pulled over while driving in the Midwest, other than enough to make me decide to leave a nice suburb and money, etc., to live in San Francisco, where I mostly can walk or take public transportation to do, buy, or experience anything within 30 minutes or less. That traveling law and not... so that's how crazy she is. She posted this thinking that this somehow validated her.
Mm-hmm.
The traveling law or not needing a driver's license and so on does have some legal standing if you've never obtained one, if you've never agreed to be under the law's jurisdiction. You can't claim you're traveling with no need of registration plates after you paid to obtain registration plates. Then you're not claiming the law is invalid or doesn't apply to you. You're protesting. It's ongoing jurisdiction over you, but in order to legally protest it, you have to subject yourselves to the law's jurisdiction. I wonder if she stops at red lights and shit. I wonder like how far she takes that.
That's crazy.
I wonder if she thinks it's okay that women are raped because it's just you're just part of the law, the societal law. Like, hey, dude, that's just the law. Not raping women, not molesting kids. It's just a law.
Right.
Just part of the legal jurisdiction. There's many times you have no legal reason to identify yourself or provide identification while driving a car isn't one of them. They made the process as easy as possible. You don't have to and shouldn't argue with a cop during a traffic stop sign, and you've been informed you've been accused and agree to argue in court. If anything, that's it. Cops can make it complicated. You keep it simple. Is it? I don't know. I can't tell if this is really her, Sawanda. Swenyando?
Oh, it's just a page that reposts stuff.
The reason I stopped you today is because you're.
What's the handle on the video say?
Does it? Oh,
Ant Last World.
Ant Last World. Anyway, that's what it's like being a cop. That's not like. That's not even. That's not even. This isn't even an outlier.
It's not even his video either. What the fuck?
You're so liberal, you don't drive, you travel.
Wow.
10 or 15 minutes before my husband pulls her out of the car. I mean, I just find it hard to believe that's even the same thing that I am. Whatever I am, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You have the same makeup.
Yeah, it's like anyway, that's cop's life. There you go. You want to know what it's like to live in New York? Here's what it's like to live in New York.
Trampled. I mean, literally trampled. Afterwards, the police told me that 3 people stepped on me.
Rosalind Landsman, a mother of 2 and grandmother from Roslyn Heights, was with her husband Marty last Wednesday celebrating her 75th birthday. The married couple of 45 years was holding hands while walking on Canal Street.
That's really the last thing I remember.
Surveillance video captured her 79-year-old husband getting knocked to the ground before helplessly crawling to reach her.
He thought I was dead.
The retired New York City speech and language teacher was knocked unconscious, suffering from a broken clavicle and ribs, one of them puncturing her lung. The NYPD was doing a raid on illegal vendors who frequently set up shop to sell knockoff merchandise on the popular strip near Lafayette. It's what sparked the suspects to run.
I bet that they don't even know what they did.
They're very active people, and
That lady looks like a libtard.
this will change the way they do everything.
We got trampled. I mean,
Watch them get trampled. It's crazy. The
trampled
footage
them.
is crazy.
Afterwards, the police told me that 3 people stepped on me.
Rosalind Landsman, a mother
Look, so they're panicking because the cops are there.
of 2 and
Look, do you see her right there? Her head.
Yeah.
Now watch her just get. Look at this guy's grabbing this guy's shirt. Like, get back, fool.
grandmother from Roslyn Heights was with her husband.
And look at her. Oh shit! Did you see her husband was just
Marty
on the
last
ground
Wednesday
too?
celebrating
Yeah,
his
he crawls over to.
birthday. The married couple of 45 years was holding hands while walking on Canal Street.
That's really the last thing I remember.
Surveillance video captured her 79-year-old husband getting knocked to the ground before helplessly crawling to reach her.
He thought I was dead.
The retired New
You look dead.
She looks like she's about to be for sure.
Imagine that your mom getting just fucking trampled.
Yeah, especially if they're normally like able to walk around and do whatever they want, and now all of a sudden their mobility is severely decreased, and they're probably not going to be able to travel very well ever again.
Look at the comments. Posters blaming the NYPD. Yeah, it's crazy.
They should have been more tactical with their takedown.
Yeah, they shouldn't have let those guys in the city in the first place. They should have shot those guys. Good thing those guys are keeping the economy going in the country, right, Pat? This shit is crazy. I really want to know if this is true right here. This shit is amazing. Wait till you hear this story. Listen to this.
I gave this speech at Stanford in 2016, which went pretty viral.
We have created tools that are ripping apart the social fabric of how society works.
And he and I have not spoken since.
Wow. What do you make of his Joe Rogan appearance?
I think it's a calculation to manage the conditions on the field.
Because it's time to get back to our roots around free expression on Facebook and Instagram.
There's an incredible picture in Donald Trump's book. In that book is a picture of Zuck, and it says, Zuck was the nicest guy to my face, but then would work against me to turn over the election. And I've made it very clear that if he tries to do anything like that again, he'll go to prison for the rest of his life. That's what Trump says.
Do you think he's directly responding to the threats that you have made to him in the past? Probably. Yeah, probably.
He said to me a number of times and over a number of years, basically, I'm a kind of 70s liberal and I really believe in free speech. Well, he's basically said, I was bullied by the national security state.
I mean, that's got to feel like a lot of pressure.
Why don't you go fuck yourself? That's what I would say. Maybe that's why I'm not a billionaire.
There are billionaires.
Go yourself. Is that fair? I hope it is.
I gave.
So fucking Trump told Zuck, if you fuck around again, you're toast. You're going to jail for life.
Would not be surprised if he told him that. What's crazy is that Zuckerberg tried so hard to be like one of the cool kids and like dictate everything for himself.
Yeah,
but all of a sudden somebody tells him, "Hey, you need to do this thing." He's like, "Okay, yeah, I'll do that." Like suddenly he can be controlled by some outside entity. I don't know.
He's spineless.
He's a piece of shit.
This is perfect for this show. Here we go. Brace yourself. This is crazier than the cop and the woman video.
Parents of trans species kids, what are we doing about Donald Trump getting rid of the trans species child tax credit?
Excuse me. Getting rid of the what?
Because for the past 4 years since Biden got in office, I've been receiving $12,000 a year because...
Repeat that slowly. You've been receiving what?
My son identifies as a cat, and that's counted as a disability.
I don't think I can even reply to what you just said. Not get a community violation.
So they sent me $1,000 a month to help with raising him and his transition and all that.
Excuse my ignorance. His transition to a cat?
But Donald Trump's getting rid of that. So what are we going to do? Because I've been using that to pay for my mortgage payment. Well, half of it, because my mortgage payment is $2,000. But what are we going to do? Like, I feel like
either I'm slow. Yeah, that sky is beautiful today. Or that's some crazy math you just did.
In this bind financially, because my son, since he identifies as a cat, the school doesn't really tolerate his cat-like behaviors. Parents of trans species kids, what are we doing?
Parents of trans species kids. She was getting $12,000 a month from Biden for that a year. Yeah, it's an SNL skit. It's crazy.
There's no way. That's why all of our money has to go to Ukraine, and that's why nobody stateside has any money for rebuilding anything.
How is she going to pay her mortgage now that her kid Hey, at some point you got to
started
be like,
doing a TikTok. She should have started doing a TikTok channel talking about how her kid's a fucking cat, and then she'd probably make more money off of that than she would have off the government. Should have leveraged those kids.
fake. God, I hope so.
Fucked up.
All right. This I want to show you. This is what happens when you let black play tennis. Welcome. This guy, what Gail Monfils. This shit is insane. Tennis is such a hard sport. And the amount of skill this guy has in the sport, I don't even understand really how this is happening, but this is it. Here we go. This is when this is what happens when you let the blacks play tennis. Here we go.
Oh, yes! That's the one face we know and love.
You get people smiling. That's a first.
Amazing.
White tennis players don't smile.
Novak does, but that's about it.
After at the end.
True.
Unbelievable. And yet, to be honest, we shouldn't be surprised.
Like, dude, if you did that, your tennis instructor would kill you if you jumped and hit a ball like that.
I remember when I was.
This guy gives no fucks. Zero fucks. Go ahead.
When I would go to like tennis camp when I was a kid, I used to have 2 forehands. I would just switch the racket in my hand, and the dude would yell at me every time. I'm like, dude, what does it matter? I have 2 fucking forehands. let me play with 2 forehands.
This guy's backspin is so. Oh my god.
Oh, he's made it. At no stage did he really look like anything was going to happen. And all of a sudden, he produces that gem.
What the fuck?
I mean, the mental awareness you have to do that to be able to act like you're not going to get it and then get it. And I mean, his confidence is insane.
Wow.
Dude, the tennis court is massive. And that guy just, it's just nuts. Holy shit.
That's the one face we know.
I showed this to my kids. They were tripping.
Oh, that is outrageous. This guy's got some serious skill when he's able to pull it off.
What the fuck? This guy could save tennis. How tall is that dude? Does anyone know how tall that dude is?
He's probably 6'3", 6'4".
He looks huge. Anyway, we'll get
6'4".
Oh, is he? We'll get dinged for this. Anyway, someone said he's been around for a while.
He's 38.
Oh, really?
He's old as fuck. Yeah, he looked old.
God, who cares how many tournaments? It's the thing is man, I'd watch that. I'd pay money to go see that in person.
He was number 6 in the world at one point.
Yeah, he's incredible. All right. Let's bring tennis to the inner city. All right, I'm tired. I tapped out. Thanks for helping me write a book and make money off you guys.
Once Standy changed her profile picture, it was kind of meh.
I lost all my steam.
Yeah.
We have some J6 stuff, tranny stuff, FBI files, firefighters. He's 38. He ain't saving anything. All right, don't ruin my bit. He did beat number 4 Taylor Fritz last week at the Australian Open. No shit.
Wow.
All right.
You're so liberal. You ask girls to peg you.
Oof. He's.
It's not. Listen, it's so hard to showboat in this sport because of the finesse you need with the racket and just the there's so much fucking room for error hitting that little ball. Once you start playing a little tennis or watch people play, I used to think it was stupid. I throw it in there with fucking like baseball, golf, but probably those two. If you just start paying attention, you could start to enjoy it. How are the Doders doing? Are they winning?
Probably fucking horrible. Last
Really?
last
They're not
night they
good?
were in like, huh?
They're not good. They're not in first place.
Oh, they're horrible. They last night they were in like 22nd place. Let me go look. Elite team women. We'll refresh the leaderboard here.
Let's see, what do we got? Standy's got something else new here. Oh, God. That looks like a dead fly. That looks like a fly stepped on.
No, it's a turtle. She probably actually took that picture. I do like the other one way better though. The daughters. Wait, what the fuck? Did I miss them?
I hope people don't. I hope athletes don't get it confused that like we like you because you win.
19th.
Like you have to know that. Like if Dallin wasn't so good, I mean we would still like him as a person, but we wouldn't like him. You know what I mean? Like if you're not winning, we don't like you. Like that's the whole thing. That we're not watching the sport to get to know you. If we wanted to get to know you, we'd go on Tinder. Like we like the people who are winning.
Yeah.
And then we make a little wiggle room for some weird shit, you know, like who is the kid out of Washington, Cody Anderson. Make a little room for Colton, Spiels. You know, Yellow Host is kind of cool, like weird looking, cool. Like you know, Danny Spiegel and that giant fat ass, but you still got to be cool if we're gonna like you.
For sure.
Like you gotta be cool, but you gotta win something. Sorry, you still gotta win something. You can't just be a complete shit show. You can't be 22nd. Because we're just not. Then it's like, hey, just don't play. You're just taking up a spot. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like letting the kid come out on the field with Down syndrome to play one like play in football. Yeah, when you're up by 40, it's cool once.
Yeah,
but that's it.
Yeah,
dude. Taylor's such a G, dude. Taylor's such a G. You're crazy. He actually puts it. I don't even have to. I'm not even going to argue that. You're retarded, Jeremy. If you think that's like, he's such a G. You think you're so liberal that you think sitting in the drive-through line at Starbucks for 40 minutes every day is just my morning routine. You're so liberal that you think that people when you're a sports when you're a professional athlete, you think people like you for anything else besides winning.
That's true. Hey, Standy, hit me up next weekend. You can go to AJ's in Boathouse.
Weed, Katrin's new boobs. Does she got her boobs out? The new ones? The new hammers?
I haven't seen them. Yesterday, they just wore all black.
That Starbucks one was pretty good.
Let's see.
Yeah, Taylor's won the people, that's for sure. He's a beast. Oh, I like professional athletes for their money too. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're not doing so.
You're so liberal, you like your own post. Oh, shut it.
Jeez, dude.
You're such a cuck that you think liking your own post is weird.
It's kind of weird.
But oh, I took my boys into like there's stores here that sell there's along the beach here, there's like stores that sell like like hats and suntan lotion and shells. Oh, Annie looks good. I can't believe Katrin doesn't have her titties out on pool. Oh, there we go.
They should have done this like 5 years ago.
Yeah, they hated Sarah though.
Wow.
They must have buried the hatchet. So you know how they have those stores on the beach and they sell like little knickknacks like frisbees and plastic shovels that break when your kids use them and shit. So every time I'm here, I take my kids in there to get something, and this is what Avi chose.
Yeah.
He goes, "What is that?" I'm like, "It's a class. It's for climate change. It's a glass, so you only drink small amounts of water, so you don't take all the water." He's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah."
There you go. Smart.
Oh, he said it's for whiskey. Who told you that? Oh, Grammy told you? I don't think you're dumb, but you believed me when I told you it was for drinking water, small amount. Oh, you didn't? Oh. Dude, you eat food like you're in prison. He said I am in prison. Hey, they were with these group of kids, and these kids told them, they're like, your dad sucks. And they're like, why? They're like, he doesn't let you eat sugar. He doesn't let you go out places without him, and he's ugly.
Wow, dude.
We were at the beach playing the other day, and they told me that, and I go, what do you think, Ari? I go, it's okay if some of those are true. He's like, you're not ugly.
Wow, dude. Fuck them kids.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, all right. So my kids got a little knick-knack from the what? No, I'm gonna take you out now. All right, guys. Love you guys. Today's Sunday. I don't know if there's any other shows today or what's going on. Make sure you go check out Spin Show. I'm sure he's gonna drag John on there and make him cover teams. Should be absolutely horrible, but at least they're funny. I watched their show yesterday and I watched their show, but not the coverage of the event. You're so liberal. If you were police, you'd let black people off speeding to show some crackers ain't too bad. Okay.
Nice.
Did I just have a kid behind me? Shirtless kid?
You did.
Oh, Glinton's on later. All right, thank you. Jake, nice to have you. Showed up a little late, but whatever. You need to get Dara back on the show. She's always up to... Who's Dara?
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah. I tried to get her on. I reached out to her. She told me to get with her agent. I got with her agent. That's it. What can I do? Let me see. I'll check my WhatsApp.
What are they even good for?
Nothing. I got nothing.
Exactly. Just absolutely useless people. Useless.
Oh, what's this? Oh, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, maybe Spin went live already this morning.
Yeah, he did.
Oh. We went right through that show.
Yeah, we did. Oopsies.
Okay, well, let's walk to the store and buy milk. Oh, shit. Trump launches immigration enforcement in Chicago. All right. Time to go put on Fox News. You're so liberal. You're as useful as this CrossFit agent. Binge Rose is not dead. Probably tonight. That's a good point. Hiller, Binge Rose is not dead. Probably we'll do it tonight. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Let's watch Dexter episode 7, and we'll come on tonight. All right. Love you guys. Caleb, thank you. See you guys later.